Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Famously Unpopular podcast. I'm your host, Famous or Juan, and today I have two very special guests with me. I have my boy Randall, XX 1991, or
Hi.
23 Eyes, was it?
Hi.
Yeah. And then we have a fellow friend of ours, Daniel.
Yeah.
A roll-up kiddo. He's been in a couple of my
roll-up
other,
kiddo.
a couple of my other videos, as well as he used to have his own YouTube channel. He doesn't really do much on there
He didn't
anymore.
even post. He stopped at like middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to bleep that. All right.
How was that?
Don't worry about it. I bleep a lot of things. So I bleep school grades and real names.
Middle school is not school grades. It's just middle school.
Okay. I guess I'll leave it in. Okay, so don't say direct names or direct addresses or locations or whatever.
Oh, really?
All right.
I really want.
I don't want to get a dream situation this time. Aaron's not here today again because of situations. One more time. Hopefully next week we'll have him. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe for the last episode of the podcast for a while at least. So yeah, we're gonna start off with you, Randall. All right.
Yeah, it was.
I'm gonna interview you. Okay, here we go.
Wait, this is an interview?
This
I thought it was
Yes.
a podcast.
Well, it's a podcast
interview in the beginning and
then it
mess around
transitions.
at the end.
Yeah. So that's why I have different topics that we can talk about afterwards. So it just evolves during the conversations. Like right now, this is not an interview. We're goofing off right now. This is not. So you know. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Randall. Randall. Oh, I gotta keep an eye on the pizza as well. We're making pizza currently, so if you're gonna hear a bing in like, let's see, what's that? 5 minutes ish. So don't worry about it. Randall.
Yeah.
Your name. You used to be a YouTuber before you go into your current career, which is of course music. All the links in the description down below if you want to check out Randall's stuff. But your name, XX Beast, XX 1991. What? How did that come to be? Was that just random or
No.
No?
I'm trying to remember. It was like back in like PS3 days. COD, like Modern Warfare 2.
That was a
Black
while
Ops
ago.
2?
Modern Warfare 2.
Modern
Before
Warfare
Black
2?
Ops then.
Whoa.
It was my older brother's PS3 as first, and he had like, his own accounts and stuff. I'm like, I like that name. I took over his PS3 because he switched over to the Xbox, and so I like took his account and stuff, and that account had his like username and stuff, which was XX Beast, and I didn't change it.
And you didn't change it? And you kept it for all the
For the
time,
entire
for the last
time.
like whatever amount of years.
My brother, he came back like a couple months ago. He's like, you still use that? And I'm like, yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know that. You never told me before. For my name, of course, mine
I
was...
told everyone. What are you
Mine's-
talking about?
Oh, sneezed. Don't worry about that. Randall's little brother is here, so he's
enjoying the show.
Yeah, he's here for the live podcast.
He's gonna hear things that he's never heard before.
Yeah, and my little brother is like all the way over there. I don't know where he is. He has his new headset that's very good. It's gonna basically complete sound cancel. He's not gonna hear us at all. Anyways, now that I asked Randall, Daniel, your name, roll up kiddo. How did that even That's just like.
It's kind of embarrassing, but it's okay. So it was like back in middle school.
Of course.
So it was weird because one of my ex-girlfriends actually gave me that username. And I was like, you know what? It sounds pretty cool. Roll up kiddo. So I just kind of stuck with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think about it too much though. So yeah, it's just
Alright.
roll up kiddo.
All right.
Fruit roll up. Like fruit roll ups.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a cool username.
This is a lot more mellow podcast than my previous ones. Don't worry.
What we're just talking.
Yeah, it's normal podcast. All right. Well, of course, Randall, you started off with YouTube. What was your main inspiration for YouTube? Because everyone
No
has
one.
No one.
No.
Really?
I didn't have a main inspiration. It's like
Well,
I just wanted to do it.
Yeah, but your first content was, of course, a lot of skits. Until
Skits? If you look at my channel, I was a little jit, bro.
No.
well, I mean, we
He
talked.
told me to turn off the light.
What are you talking about, bro?
Well, I mean, of course, from what I remember, you used to do a lot of skits with Daniel, or just like do random stuff. For example.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
yeah.
just random recordings of like us during school or stuff, and which is what I'm talking about. Like my friend Jonathan, he also started with a bunch of that stuff, as well as Fortnite. But I remember you mostly did a lot of skits here and there, or just recordings of random people.
God, I just realized I didn't even do that many like
Real video.
good recordings. I just did a bunch of
Yeah.
bullcrap.
Live.
Same thing for
Crap
the.
posts. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. You can't say it. No,
Can't say
no.
crap.
No, you can say that. You can
No,
say that.
Oh.
you know the original one.
Yeah. But you, Daniel.
Hmm.
No inspiration, or did you just follow Randall's trend?
It was just kind of like me and Rand. Did you just say follow Randall's trend? The extra ball. It was just kind of like it was just like in that moment, and me and Randall were just kind of messing around, middle school stuff.
I wanted to talk about it. It's like if Aaron was here, I was gonna ask him. Do you remember how like we both started? It was like less than 60 like
Yeah,
subscribers. We were both at like the same subscribers, and we're like, I bet I can do better than you. And it just became like a whole like war from there. Like more people joined up, like George and other people.
Yeah.
And then by the time it just kept getting less and less, and then I just stopped, and it was only Aaron that was doing the videos and stuff.
And now it's me.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
And I think I'm gonna probably start getting back into that kind of stuff, like YouTube and everything, just because like I'm on my like laptop for hours on end, and it's just kind of like.
Don't worry about what Randall's doing.
It's just kind of like pointless to not like record or like do stuff like that when I'm like wasting my time. So like if I'm gonna waste my time, I should like
At
record
least have fun
videos
and
like-
entertain others as
Yeah.
well in the process.
Yeah.
That's what I've. For most of my times on the Xbox, I'm like, I don't really enjoy playing alone anymore. I either have to be listening to something else, or I'll just be recording just random content, which is why I've been starting to do a bunch of just normal recordings for the secondary channel. Okay, there's a pizza. Okay,
Let's
well,
go.
yeah, pizza time. All right.
Yeah,
You
me and
two
Randall can take
Yeah,
over.
you and Randall talk
Oh,
for a little
okay,
bit,
okay.
and then
I thought we were gonna pause it real quick.
entertain the masses, please.
How do you feel about isekai animes?
Shout! No, it's good. I don't know. There's fine.
I feel like
There's funny ones,
I
and
feel
then
like
there's
isekai animes always have like the best blow up stuff for anime.
Yeah, they
like,
start
for
off like-
protagonists.
yeah.
Like yeah.
But Konosuba was more funnier,
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
than the other ones.
and then the ones that others started off were just like, it gets to the point where it's good, and then it gets super serious, and then it gets like blown up.
Yeah. I like it though. I like isekai animes. I've been starting to get into them a bit more. Yeah. And I think I started watching Mob Psycho. Have you already?
Yeah.
You've already watched that, didn't you? I just barely started watching it.
It's goated.
It is pretty good. A lot better than they put like Mob Psycho and One Punch Man in like a lot of like in the same categories. But I feel like Mob Psycho is better than One Punch Man.
I dropped One Punch Man. I think it was like season 2. when
Season
I'm
2 was so crap.
like- It was so
sucked.
slow and boring.
Oh, season 1 was a lot better than season 2. I'll be speaking while I'm over here in the background making pizza.
But yeah, and I've been getting into ReZero as well. I've already been through the first season. I've like been just on the grind watching ReZero. Have you watched it yet?
I watched the first one.
You're going through ReZero, but not Boruto? Alright, I'm at.
It's not isekai,
Alright. Alright. Boruto is I haven't gotten into it just because it's like such a repeat of like over and over again, just like Naruto and everything.
It's not, though.
It kinda is.
It's a little bit.
Alright.
But it's...
Alright, the big bad guy, he fights the main protagonist. Protagonist gets stronger.
Isn't that every
Strong.
single show, though?
Ki-
That it has, like... Even your isekai have that type of example.
Kinda, it's just like it's repetitive, kinda. Cause like
Yeah.
Don't.
I was on the Naruto trend for a while and everything, and I did all that. And you know, sometimes you just fall off of the anime and you don't want to watch it anymore. And that's become Boruto. Like Naruto, like all the way through Naruto, it's been really good. And then he had a kid, and I was like done investing time into him.
That's what happened to me, too.
That's why I played the game.
No, get out
Whoa.
of here. We're gonna discuss about that, Randall. We're talking about that in this episode. When I'm done making this pizza.
Alright.
Pizza.
I don't know, maybe about. I don't know, maybe what past then? Let's talk about like past then.
No, what about waifus?
Oh, waifus.
Yeah.
Anyway, about past then.
Waifus.
About past then. Like,
Brandon, what's your
it's not
waifu?
really. It's not really put like when we met each other and stuff. It's just like we know each other. It's like there's never no story about like how we met up and stuff.
Maybe just a story how me and you met up. Though.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like a weird kid, and
We were both weird kids.
I was significantly weirder. But
Can you pass me that one?
I remember coming over to his house one time. I barely knew him, and I like stepped on this nail.
Nope.
I was like, I was bored. It was nasty,
Oh,
and like my feet, like there was probably an infection. But I cleaned it the best I can. I don't think I got infection, but it was nasty. It was like a rusty nail. And I was like, I came like crawling over to his house. I was like, Randall, look at this. I like took off my sock and showed him my foot.
Oh, no.
Look at this hole in my foot.
That's weird.
And I quote, I said, I think you should go to the hospital. He's like, nah, it's fine.
It'd be like that.
I don't feel it that well.
Yeah.
And as soon as he left, because like the only confrontation we had after that was, you know, middle school when he came in, looking like a.
Yeah.
He had the trench coat, you know, the big
Yeah,
case,
yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I'm trying to
yeah,
symbolize. He came in like that, and it was like funny. It was funny at first, and then.
What?
Stop with you.
No, I don't. We're not Mexican.
Oh,
Oh, wait. Well, actually, maybe.
Oh, what? What the
I'm glad I'm top of myself, Juan.
Hey, I don't know.
Let's go, Juan, though. He's out here making pizza and giving plates and stuff.
I
W host.
I thought we had
Thank you
hot
for the
sauce.
pizza.
You're welcome.
WW. You got me eating napkins.
Where's my hot sauce? I don't have hot sauce in what? Alright. Never mind.
I mean,
It's serious. We have soy sauce.
no, I'm not putting sweet
I will
sauce
burn
on my
myself.
Hamburger.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Alright. What were we talking? Okay, so the anime stuff. Anime.
Yes.
Yes.
Dude, come on.
Anyway, before that confrontation,
Yeah.
it was me. It was like I was at the bus stop just waiting, just listening to music like I always do.
Mm-hmm.
I never talked to no one back then. I didn't talk to anyone and stuff like that. I was just by myself. And this dude came up. He's like, "Hey man, you go to the orchestra as well?" Speaking with his tongue, with his lisp, was just funny. I didn't even notice it at first. I'll get to that. He was like, I'm like, all right, I gotta be weird to get this dude off me. I'm like, yeah, bro. You know what I imagine sometimes? And I'm like, I'm trying to be weird. He's like, what's up? I'm like, I would kick a rock, the car would hit it, and it would just derail and go everywhere. And this dude was laughing. I'm like, what is he laughing about, bro? He's like, that was funny. I was like,
No.
this dude, bro. And from there, we met at orchestra, and we kept talking, and this kept going.
And then, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think,
We're eating pizza, so that's why we're gonna have a lot of chops here and there.
I think the day I met Aaron was like in,
No specific grade.
the beginning of middle school.
Alright. Okay, sure.
I
Alright.
beat the system right there. But it's like the first year there,
Mhm.
and it was just like we were sitting next to each other mostly all the time for some reason. Like first period we were sitting next to each other.
Yeah.
Second period we were sitting next to each other. Third period,
Yeah.
fourth, fifth.
Well, it's
I don't remember which period.
It's your alphabetical
Yeah,
last
yeah.
name thing, so it's
That's why in the yearbook he's right next to me
yeah,
again.
yeah.
So mostly all the teachers had alphabetical orders, and it was me next to Aaron.
Yeah.
And there was this one time. I remember this one time, we kept talking.
Uh-huh.
It was just like, you know, I remember in Miss Blank's classroom,
Mhm.
she would be talking, and I would get bored, and I would just talk to him. He would get bored and talk to me. Then we just mess around.
And that's how it all started.
Me and Aaron, yeah. And then I remember this clear one time. He was behind me, and I was in front of him, and he was gonna ask for an eraser. He poked me with this pencil right on my back on
no.
a pressure point, and my back just curled like this. But I'm like,
Oh no.
it was funny.
I don't remember much of middle school, like honestly.
I only remember like the last years. Like, well, I mean, those are the most important to me because it's when I met these two. The majority of.
Well, you were there 7th, but we didn't talk that much.
Yeah. It's more into the next transitioning years that we started talking, and then we got into all the YouTube collaboration stuff, and then it just derailed from there. And now I keep them in my basement, and don't worry. No, that's with Aaron. That's why he's not. Okay. Now to the anime, because Randall finished his story.
Come on, come on.
What's wrong with the anime? Come on, bro.
There's way more important topics than anime.
I mean,
anime's talked about a lot.
he's trying to avoid anime.
Anime wars. Because he didn't watch Naruto, which we talked about the last 3 episodes. I am not kidding you. The last 3 episodes talked about how you didn't watch Naruto. The last episode and the episode before. And now this is the 3rd one. So this man decided to play the game instead of watching. I'm mad. Daniel's mad with me. Because it's like, yeah, nah.
Keep it 200. Keep it 200 episode fillers.
Yeah.
I'll stick with the
You could
plot.
just skip the...
Why do that when I can just do the game? It's right there. $60.
Instead of
3 hours of my life.
Mm-hmm. And now you want to do the same thing with Boruto.
Yeah.
I'm mad. You don't know, but I'm mad.
I mean, I'm watching it, but
You're not watching. You've only watched like 3 episodes of Boruto. You can't even.
I got to 10.
So last time this man was over, which was for the Never Alone videos that we did a while ago, we were watching Boruto, and this man was like half asleep. He was like drifting. He was like, okay, and then next time I see him, he's like, his head is like bent backwards, and I'm like, yo, Randall, wake up. He's like, huh? It's like, you're missing the episode. It's like, huh? Because this man doesn't like he's like one of those people where when he wakes up, he's like confused to the ultimate, like he's just like not there at the moment. Like the man's like, I wake him up like, Randall, wake up. He's like, okay, and he starts watching it. 3 seconds later, I see the man slump back in the same position. After like 1 extra episode, I'm like, all right, I'm just let Randall sleep. I push him over, put him on his side, and I put a blanket, and he sleeps there for like an hour.
An hour? Dang.
This fool when we were younger used to twitch in his sleep. Like not even kidding. Like one time I got like it was kind of a long day. We were like out all day. We came back one time and started falling asleep, and he like started to take a nap, and this fool started like kicking his legs like all weird.
What?
I was like, is this fool a dog? What is going on? Like, and he's like twitching in his sleep. I'm like, bro, and I wake him up all crazy. And I'm like, yo, wake up. You're twitching. He's like, huh? That face he always makes, This is weird.
Yeah.
He's like, no, it's normal. His whole family's, yeah. That's not normal. You had to have been possessed, bro.
Alright.
It's normal. I don't do that no more.
Good.
At least I don't think so.
You still do.
What do you know?
Every time your freaking foot was going to my freaking face. Because I slept the other side.
I don't remember that.
Alright, now to the anime.
Yeah.
I just want to talk. Okay, at least say who's your waifu, because
Yeah.
Randall watches
Waifus.
a lot of Slice of Life / romance anime. He's watched supposedly all of them. Which next week I'm gonna have a test for you. All right, I'm gonna make a test for you, and I'm gonna test you on your
You're
anime
gonna
characters.
test me in my 10 years of watching it?
Yeah,
I don't even remember which ones I've watched now.
exactly. So that's why I'm gonna test you, and I'm gonna just pick random animes that pop up in the Slice of Life / romance area. Pick around, I'll say like 15 characters.
That's gonna be hard.
And yeah,
Alright,
gonna be
John,
super
who's your waifu?
my waifu, Nakano Miku. From Quintessential Quintuplets.
Yeah.
You already know. I have like 500 images. Don't worry about it.
That's a good anime.
I love Quintessential Quintuplets. Especially the second season. The second season is where it's at. Randall knows. Me and Randall, me and Randall were, like we always do. We're always awake at like 3 a.m. in the morning. And that's when the episode airs in Japan. I mean, we watch it on this, on this like secondary website, illegal website. And,
I did not watch an illegal website. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, definitely not. I definitely didn't recommend the website to them, and then we started both watching it on the same website at the same time.
I did not.
Yeah. We watched it on Crunchyroll. We have premium per.
I watched it legally.
Yeah.
Randall, what about you?
Wait.
Your
Let me
waifu.
tell you the story.
I don't
So
care about the story.
It's funny.
it's funny. So we both wake up. It's like 3 a.m. The episode just aired, and we're like, oh wait, Randall, the new episode for Quintessential Quintuplets just aired, and we're like, oh my god, bro, we gotta watch it. We both watch it at the same time. We get to that one part of that one episode. We're like, oh my god, bro, oh my god, this did not just happen. And we're like texting back to each other while watching the episode.
It took like 2 hours.
Yeah, we were like just like, oh my, we spent like literally 2 hours discussing like, oh my god, how did this happen? And it's if you guys don't know, I'll do spoilers warning right here. It's Quintessential Quintuplets on I pretty sure like the 4th episode of the 2nd season. Ichika dresses up as Miku. And she,
at the very end.
Yeah, and she backstabs Miku basically, and she says, "As Miku, I think that you look better with Ichika than anyone else." So yeah, and we were out. We were just yeah. We talked for like 2 straight hours, like, oh my god, bro. And Ichika was Randall's waifu at the time too.
What you talking about?
Yeah. And he's like, I might start going over.
It was my favorite.
Yeah.
Not my.
I'm pretty sure. I know it's not an anime, but Monica is your waifu, right?
That's your game.
Yeah, from Monica from what's it called?
Doki
Doki Literature.
And that game is so goated, man.
Oh, that game is amazing.
It's a good game, man.
The new one was not worth it.
We can talk about
It was
that
not worth
later.
it.
So, who is your waifu, though?
It's on my Instagram, bro. It's not even anime. Well, it is, but.
Oh, Hololive.
Oh, Hololive?
It's Rusia, no?
I don't watch much Hololive anymore.
I don't want to Hololive here.
I used to watch quite a bit of it when it was like first.
Yeah, me and Daniel
Yeah.
were the first pioneers, and then these two just started like they went down the rabbit hole.
Yeah,
they
I was
went
like-
down.
I know, and
down.
I started talking about Hololive in front of them, and they're like, "What the heck is this?" I'm
They
like,
were
"What do
like
you mean?"
bullying us, like, "Oh my god, bro, you watch Hololive? Disgusting."
That-
Literally
it
2
was
weeks
true.
later.
It's true because you guys did.
Nah, we were playing Apex, and this motherfucker's like, "Yeah, I watched Guard Guru." I'm like, "What is that, bro?"
And I'm like,
What
"Look
the
it up,"
hell?
and then he like, and I hear him like, "Bro, what is that?" That's so
What is
dumb.
that, bro? What the hell?
And then
And then it popped up in my recommended. I'm like,
and then
I skipped over it like so many
Yeah.
times. I'm like, it's one of those videos that you just keep seeing over and over. And you're like,
Yeah.
fine, I'll click it.
Mhm.
And just all went downhill from there.
2 weeks later, the man was so down the rabbit hole. He had
He
a
was-
profile
that's the
picture.
only
He
thing
had
he was
reaction.
doing.
He had reaction memes. He's like, "Oh, bro, I gotta get off. I'm gonna go watch this Hololive live
I
stream."
never said that.
Yes,
I
you
never
did.
said that.
One time. One time
Which
you
one?
did.
You're capping.
Like around like two months ago when you still had the Xbox Live Gold. The man's. Oh, you want more? I'll get you in a minute. Yeah, we were playing, and then you were like, "You know what, bro? I'm bored. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna go watch Hololive." And like, we're Randall. What? And then he just left the party. I'm like, "Randall, what are you doing?" It's like
Yeah.
like when.
I watch clips because I don't
Yeah,
understand.
yeah. He doesn't understand Japanese, which is another topic we're talking about later. He just watches the meme compilations of the VTube.
Meme? No, they're clips.
They're meme.
They're memes.
They're clips, bro. They're from plugs.
They're clips that
They're meme clips.
that
There's
for
a reason why they're
for
clips.
for some reason everyone's like, "Ha, funny," and
and then it pops off, and then
It's
yeah.
just interesting parts of the freaking live stream. What is it about?
And I just look at it and I'm like, "This is not funny."
Some of them are funny. You gotta give it.
Some of them are funny, but like they like clip the weirdest things.
Yeah.
It's just them looking like this or going, and then, it's just like, what is she doing? Like, she's just staring. I don't.
It's not a normal stare either. It's like the wide eye stare, like going. I'll put. Randall sent this clip so many times to the group chat. I'll put it right here and right there.
That's nothing, bro.
Man, don't make me leak the DMs.
Man.
Oh my god.
I'm over here as a guest and y'all making fun of me, bro. Go back to your anime topic. Shut up.
Oh, you don't understand. So, right now I'm gonna leak the
Just
DMs.
skip over
No,
my
I'm kidding.
What?
There was this one time where I'm like, "Yo, Randall," I was making some edits.
Yeah, you said send me some pictures. Already got you, bro.
Man sent. I said I need 12. Man sent 25. I'm like, Randall, chill. And it's like, he's like, oh, they're still sending. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, Randall, what are you doing? And
They're still sending, bro.
I'm like, bruh. It was like 15 to like 25 more images than I needed. I'm like, all right, Randall. It's like, tell me which ones you want. And I'm like, this one and this
You
one.
cannot make fun of me, bro. Look at your gallery.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Really, don't worry about it.
Your gallery.
No,
What
don't-
happened? Choking up on your words.
Come on now, Randall want to duck. We go. Okay, what about you, Daniel? Daniel, who's your wife?
So mine's definitely a more recent one since I've started watching ReZero.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely Ram, bro.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yep. Classic.
Classic.
Waifu.
Just I can't.
Not really
stop.
much to talk about it
I
because
can't stop.
Yeah.
I can't stop.
No, I know how it feels. I have a 355 image phone. Don't worry about it. You want to see it right now, Daniel? Here, I'll show you.
I've already ordered like 2 figures of it.
Oh,
fingers.
Figures.
figures.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. I want a figure too.
Right,
It's
so
like 50
I'm not-
bucks.
I'm
though.
I'm
not paying for
kind of
figures.
ashamed of myself. All of them cost about $100.
Oh,
About $100.
Same with mine. Mine is like 93.
And then the second one cost about like $85.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
And
Definitely.
They're so goddamn adorable. They're
Yeah,
so
I know.
adorable.
Like, you want to look through? You can look through.
I don't want to look.
No, don't. Okay, I was.
You're good, man.
Oh.
Hey, take a screenshot of that, bro. Take a screenshot of that, bro. Making fun of me out here, bro. Not even making content. You guys are just staring at the phone.
Yeah.
Start talking.
Dude, here, Randall. You want to see?
No, I've already seen it.
No, you haven't. I
Yes,
have,
you
you have
send it
new
to me.
ones. I have new ones. Stop slamming onto the phone, bro. That gets into the freaking audio, bro. It clips
Oh.
it.
An anime that I've actually started getting into that's very popular is Evangelion.
I've never watched that one before. I've
Oh,
heard a
like
lot
Evangelion.
about it.
You don't like it? What?
No, I don't like
That style of anime or that
No,
genre?
that genre. What is it? Gundam.
Gundam genre?
You don't like Gundam?
Mm-mm.
No, I mean,
What?
I don't like sci-fi things ever.
No,
yeah.
no way.
That's why I never watched Star Wars.
But, like,
Elbows Rings.
I don't like Star Wars or any of that.
Harry
Or any
Potter.
other- like yeah, I don't
No,
like
heck
any
no.
of that kind of stuff. But Evangelion, it's like
It's cool
so-
robots.
It's really cool. It's just like cool robots. It's like
There was
Exactly.
one.
It's
There's
cool.
That's
The
it,
only
stuff up.
robot sci-fi thing I've seen was Real Steel. And Real Steel's good.
yeah.
Oh, we're making Naruto. Oh wait, you didn't watch the anime. Okay, well, very important question. Who out of the quintessential? Who out of the quintuplets? You already know mine. Have you not watched?
I've only started watching the first season.
Get this man out.
Like, I've
We're
only
not-
started the
get him
first
out.
season.
Get him out.
Well, it's only because like I'm on so many different animes that
Randall.
What?
have like ReZero. Like I can't watch like alright. So I started watching quintessential quintuplets at the same time as ReZero.
Okay. So
And
then
I've been watching ReZero a lot more,
Mhm.
and each ReZero episode is like 52 minutes, 53
Oh my
minutes.
gosh.
So it's about an hour each episode.
What was it, the
So that's
Flash?
been like taking up so much of my time
Mm-hmm.
for all my other animes,
Yeah.
right? So I've been just kind of like dual wielding,
Yeah.
like watching
Juggling,
ReZero
yeah.
and reading a manga that I've been reading, which
Mhm.
is Vagabond, which is a really
I think
good
I've heard of it.
It's like a old school manga.
Mm.
Set in like the samurai times where he's like
Oh, interesting.
it's pretty sick. I like
Alright.
it.
But still, you still at least watch a little bit of it. Like out of the
little-
first clip,
A little bit. I don't know all their names. Sorry.
at least the hair colors. That's important. No? Oh, okay. Okay.
Like I said, I've only watched like 3 episodes.
That's enough time. Like, okay, well, Randall, you're.
Let me get back to reality.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Keep the
God.
audio there, bro. I'm gonna have to put like 3 limiters right there just on that one clip.
Decimals. Decimals.
Decimals?
We both know what it is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's called the filter's called the limiter, and it limits the audio to under 10.
Yeah, limiter. Yeah,
Yes.
I know what it is. I'm a certified producer.
How about
Yeah.
Minecraft?
The Minecraft update?
Minecraft updates.
They added
New
candles.
Screenshots.
They added candles. They added
Yeah.
candles. I'm so happy. That's my favorite thing in the game. I love candles.
Yeah.
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 So I was looking at a lot of the screenshots. It looks really nice. Looks so nice. And then I have Optifine
Oh.
and like all the shaders and everything looks so. It's so beautiful. I love Minecraft.
Running up here as well. More about reality.
No. What about
No more video games, bro.
What about Osu?
Bro,
No, also.
I'm the guest, bro. Please.
I'm the guest. Bro, please.
I brought you your last second, bro. Oh, speaking of that.
Yeah, I'm the
Today-
last second guest. Come on.
go.
Speaking of that, in the start, we planned this 2 weeks ago, but we're horrible at planning for some reason.
We're not horrible playing. That's not my fault.
Yeah, sorry. It was unreasonable circumstances came up.
And both
Uh,
Aaron and our secondary
I'm
guest.
just kidding.
That we.
Okay. Aaron couldn't go.
Yep.
No details added. I'm
Nope.
like, okay, whatever. Pedro couldn't go at a car show.
Uh-huh.
Alright, man. Things happen.
Yeah.
Caught myself there. Things happen, you know, whatever.
Mhm.
And then my dad said, "You're not gonna bring Daniel?" I'm like,
Oh, that's
Dang.
that's a good idea.
"Daniel, last second. You wanna come?" He's like, hold up, man. I'm like,
Dude, it was so last second. I was just like laying there on my bed too.
this
like,
dude came
so-
bare feet to my car, and then he
so
put his like
bored.
shoes on.
Like I was so bored today. Like I didn't know what I was gonna do. Cause I spent like the past 2 days on this Minecraft server,
Mhm.
and all I've been doing is like making piglin, this giant
Oh, pillar trade.
three-story piglin farm,
Mhm.
and I have to like get these like iron golems on the ends and
Ah.
like so far, this piglin build, I'm only like 6 hours in. And
Only?
I need like an extra 6 hours
my
for the rest
God.
of the build.
I can never. Not
Yeah,
with
you
my
never
solo.
catch me doing that.
My solo series is not gonna be like that.
Yeah, and I also have like this like hardcore world I've been having going.
Mhm.
I have my PC on when I sleep,
Oh my god.
like just sitting there on the piglin farm. So I have a piglin farm on my hardcore world as well,
Oh my
which took about 10 hours to make,
Oh my
10, 11 hours.
No, I can't.
And I just have my guy AFKing sometimes, just like getting me levels.
Why can't you just beat the game?
I did
Why keep going?
because,
Yeah,
It's
bro.
fun.
Me and Juan is beat the game, done.
Yeah, done.
and then I'm also adding mods and stuff.
Maybe check out the
adding
new
on to
update.
it. Yeah.
This man doesn't even know. He's been the latest update that he even played was the aquatic update, and then even then the majority of it is underwater, and he doesn't like the water, so he never went there. So like we had the aquatic, and then he didn't even know,
What was new about it, bro? It was fishes and boats.
and dolphins, and then we have the.
Whoa, dolphin.
Dolphins.
What do I mean? Well, dolphins. They help you with your traveling. They're very useful for finding treasures.
They are. Yeah.
You give them a piece of cod, they'll give you to go push it to the treasure. Alright, now I'm just talking. And then you don't even know what about the villager update, and you don't know about the latest nether update, or the caves and cliffs, which I did a 40-minute video upon.
The Cave
Look.
Cliffs update was nice. I like it.
Look,
Looking.
Minecraft would be the same no matter what. It would just be the same thing no matter how many updates there is, except the new one. And it's gotten boring, man. Like you go in, basically my entire time from a kid to now, 2012. 11, from 2020 was just me in the world by myself surviving like every single time.
And now you
A
have
new world each like month or so, beating it, abandoning it. And I just get
But you've never played Java though. You've only ever played
that. That
right?
doesn't really. I don't.
that doesn't matter.
I don't look
I
for
feel like
Java.
It's not
Bedrock
different. I don't know what you're talking about. They're both the same game.
I mean, I understand, but like.
Because you can have like a lot more different things going on.
Well, yeah, you
in Java.
can do a lot of mods and stuff, which I would find cool, but like. In the
you can
essence.
get mods on Bedrock too.
Yes, I know. There are some extra maps that have like mods and alternations to the game. Like I have a couple on my friend's channel, SadHotPocket. We did a 1v1 challenge, and it was like a roulette type of deal. And what we do is we have a dispenser, and it dispenses an item, and that's what we use for the fight. And then it was an expansion pack where we had extra weapons and extra tools and stuff. And it was pretty
Yeah.
cool. Link in the description if you want to.
Look, I went from a little jit playing a game with no running, no hunger, no experience bar, just me and my unanimated eating a pork chop, killing a pig at 0 miles per hour, not running. From doing all of that plus more, what is there to do?
I mean, of course, you can get villagers, which is pretty cool. You can get a lot of animals. You can get a fox, which is
I already did that when those updates came out in the first.
Okay, what happened in the Nether update?
I don't know. We went into the Nether, we explored, and then we died, and then I never played again.
Yeah, basically. What
I
happened.
feel like the Nether update's pretty cool.
That one, I would say.
I didn't add anything new.
And
The bastions and the netherite.
Netherite,
Whoa.
bastions,
And
yeah.
gold and.
Well, I mean the nether gold, which is also pretty useful, and the piglin trading, which makes the game a lot faster for
Yeah.
speedrunning if that's what you want to do. You just get gold and you go out and stuff. And then the caves update. Only the first half is pretty
The
useful.
caves are so
caves are
crazy
pretty cool.
now.
But like, unfortunately, we don't have it on Bedrock because and we don't have the warden yet either, which makes me sad. But you don't even know what the warden is.
Nope.
Exactly.
You know what the warden hits in my head? It's Black Ops.
Black Ops. Yeah. The warden from the Black Ops.
Just finding that repeatedly something you don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, let's talk about that so that.
Yeah. Black Ops. No, Black Ops was like.
Black Ops is goated.
It was like, alright, so first it started off as Modern Warfare as like a really fun shooter game, like first person shooter game that I play like constantly. And then my dad ended up getting me Black Ops 2. I just did not stop playing Black Ops 2. Like I would just play that thing like non-stop, getting diamond on. When quick scoping was like the best thing. Like I would use the ballista, have like all my snipers diamond.
Attachments and stuff.
I had prestige. I was a prestige master. I was flexing.
You
all
know
my
what
friends.
type of people I hate with quick scoping? People that use recons on their snipers. Pedro.
Yeah.
Pedro. Well, I mean, who cares? Modern Warfare. I like Modern Warfare,
Most of the
but
time.
it's so chaotic. It's Modern Warfare's better than Cold War. I'll give you that. It's better than Cold War.
The Modern Warfare.
The new one.
The new one.
Yeah.
With Warzone. But Warzone is
All the
so
games,
bad.
all the games I had as a kid was just like hand down from my older brother. He would get it from my dad, and I would just play it whenever he's not home. I would just load it up. PS3, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. Yeah.
I had.
And then Little Big Planet and all those things.
Little Big Planet. The
Yeah,
soundtrack
when I was
for that game.
where I used to live previously, I had a friend a while ago, and we used to play Little Big Planet, and it was so fun. But and then for like 6 years, I didn't know the name of it until I saw this video. I was like, oh my god, it's that one game that I played like 3 years ago. So I started off with my friends had like Xboxes and Xbox Ones, and I was like, oh, they're probably the exact same thing. So when my dad says, okay, we're gonna buy you an Xbox, I was like, okay, buy the cheaper one, the Xbox 360. I didn't know the difference between the two. I was like, oh, maybe it's just cheaper because I don't know. And we had an Xbox 360 for like 5 years straight. And the only games we had were Xbox 360 games that were old. We had like 5 Lego games. We had Minecraft for the 360 and Forza Horizon. And you don't want to right now I have around a month or a month and a half of Forza Horizon 4 hours, like straight hours. I probably have 3 times the amount on my Forza Horizon 2 account. On my Xbox.
Speaking of
360.
Minecraft, you know how many hours I have on that? How many
yeah.
discs and consoles and digital editions I have of that game? I have it on my PS3,
We can
the
play-
PS3 edition and the disc edition, and I brought the 360 disc and digital version.
Do you guys want to play some Xbox 360 Minecraft?
No. That is laid behind.
Yeah.
Oh, there's like there's like what I really liked about the Xbox 360 version is that there's like home split screen mini games where you could play like the PvP
the
mini
mini
games
games
and then
show 'em.
the one with the Elytra one was so fun.
I actually have like so many hours on those mini games with my little brother Arturo.
On the PS3, yeah.
Yeah. Like me and my brother, like we just wake up and we'd be like,
Let's play Minecraft.
like,
I'll beat you on Hunger.
let's play the PvP, like, you know,
Arena
all that,
one, yeah,
the
where you get
arenas.
loots and stuff.
And me and my brother would be like, no teaming. But we'd always be like the last two ended up, and just like we'd cry sometimes. We'd be like, you that's cheating. It got really intense.
Again, me and my brother were there for the beginning because I told him to get that game and he got it. and it was no running, no nothing. Diamonds were super rare,
Mhm.
and he started strip mining, and I would get so mad when he found a diamond. He'll be like, look, and I wouldn't get shit. I wouldn't get anything.
Yeah.
And then he did that old glitch where you had like a chest,
Mhm.
and then you grabbed it, and then you exit out of it as soon as possible, and that would just duplicate as many diamonds. And he had a diamond house, a diamond block house, and I had my dirt over there.
Oh, I remember the first time I played Minecraft, which was like a while ago. I didn't know anything, and my friend was trying to teach me. I'm like, I started digging the dirt, and I made a dirt hut. I'm like, I'm happy now. And then I didn't know how to make a bed. I didn't know how to make a crafting table. And he like made a stone house. I'm like, how'd you do that? And he's like, you do this, and I'm like, I don't care. And I went back into my dirt house.
And
Good
I've
old
been there
times.
since the beginning, bro. I'm not playing that game again.
Until the next,
I can't
the
get.
full cave update, which will be.
I can't get enough Minecraft, man. It's just
I've had enough.
so fun.
I'm retiring.
Cause
Yeah. Well, that because you don't have Xbox like gold, but we're.
I've been
We're not talking
finding
about that.
myself
We're not talking about
playing
that.
less and less like
Shooters and-
shooter
yeah.
and like competitive games like that.
I find myself playing more shooter games actually. I've been playing a lot more Apex recently.
Well, I would be playing Apex.
It's
but
if you,
my Xbox broke and
Yep.
I'm buying the Series X, but it sucks that my Xbox broke because I'd be on that Apex grind right now. I'm scared that you're gonna catch up to me. And the new Legends coming out.
Oh yeah, we're gonna actually talk about that now that we're transitioning. Have you seen the trailer for the new Apex?
Oh my
No.
gosh.
You
yes.
haven't? Okay, we're gonna go watch it.
Let me guess.
Well,
He's OP?
No, Valkyrie is so bad.
Actually,
She's good for
no.
She's good for what's it called, arenas, but she's
No.
not good for the normal.
Valkyrie, I feel like people always overlook her.
Well,
Because
people don't know
it's
how
not-
to use Valkyrie.
It's not
That's my issue.
her abilities that are like, they don't give the whole team advantages or
Mhm.
anything. It's more like, you're the movement, you're moving through this map. Like you're supposed to be able, like you don't fly up in the air. When you fly up in the air with Valkyrie, you're gonna get beamed.
Yeah,
And
obviously.
people just don't understand that. They feel like when they're flying, they should just like not get hit. That's not how it's gonna work.
Well, Valkyrie's really good for arenas. Like she's really good for arenas. I would say a Valkyrie team with a lifeline is so OP, and then maybe even a Bloodhound. And that's like probably the best team you can have in arenas.
I just go OG on arenas, just Bloodhound, Gibraltar, and Lifeline. Like,
Normally, I've been going for Octane recently, actually, following your footsteps with Octane. But I need a good Bloodhound, and Pedro doesn't know how to play Bloodhound. And I'm like, Pedro, ping, and he's like, he does it like 5 seconds later, and I'm already dead. I'm like, Pedro, I needed this like seconds
No,
ago.
me and Pedro were OGs in that game. And
I
we just
played
got
it before
worse.
you. I played before you. I played it in the beta, and then the first day it released. The beta.
I
was-
didn't even know you in that time, so
Yeah,
I gotta
exactly.
take your word.
Yeah,
But,
I played it with my friend. I could say his name. It doesn't matter. My friend Jace. We played it. Oh my god, I was so bad at shooters. Like I was actually better at Apex than I was Modern Warfare, which is odd.
Yeah, we knew.
yeah, they knew. That's all I got platinum, and we all have platinum basically, except for Daniel.
Yeah, I don't go for gun skins in modern. I just go for like cool kills.
Yeah.
And he gets them.
And I
Yeah,
I
you
do
do.
hit them. I get some pretty nice clips and everything. But yeah, I hated Apex in the beginning because
Oh, yeah.
Randall and Pedro just kind of made it that way.
Yeah.
They just like
they just leave you.
play mother flipping Gibraltar. Go do this. I'm like, man, can I play Bangalore? No, I'm the Bangalore man. Oh, what?
I remember when it was like a battle, I was like, oh my god, whoever gets to pick Bloodhound first gets to be Bloodhound. And we would always race to like, oh my god, do I get to get picked first? And then no, it's the other person. Like, oh my god. And like, it's like we would play 2 for 3 squads. So like, it'd be me and Pedro, and we're like, oh my god, I want to play Bloodhound. And then it's like, the other person goes first. And it's like, oh, and then they pick Bloodhound. And we're like, ah. And we don't know what to play, because like, we only want to play Bloodhound.
Pedro's always on that timing, bro. He's like,
Yes,
he's like already on it, just, and he always gets it first. It's so, he's like, I'm gonna get your operator. You're not gonna get my operator. And like Rainbow, and then I just see my operator gone. I'm like, what? How?
You know what's funny? For Rainbow Six Siege, I have, like, on my monitor, I have, like, the placement of pulse memorized. Because
Oh my
I'd be
God.
getting into games with, like, pulse mains and stuff. I don't accept that kind of things. Like I'm the postman.
You just
You're
put a
not
piece
gonna-
of tape on.
You're not
like,
gonna.
just put.
You're not gonna. I did that for a while. Actually, I had like a small mark on my screen where post was, and I would just like, boom.
Yeah,
post. Like you're not getting post before. That's not gonna be allowed here.
Can we agree though that Bloodhound is the coolest character in Apex?
He was goated.
He still
Not
is.
the coolest, but he is definitely
The most
the most useful
Yeah, for sure.
legend in Apex.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Lifeline are both the most useful legends that you can ever play.
Bro, I hate going against people on on arena that have a lifeline because they'll know how to use a lifeline and they'll be constantly reviving the enemy and I'm like, yo Pedro, go finish, and then he gets knocked and then it's
Yeah.
so I did a whole live stream on it. Maybe I don't know if I've uploaded it or anything. I don't know. It's just
I gotta
people
start
don't know.
figuring out more cross-platform games
Yeah.
to play with you guys because
Mhm.
I won't have an Xbox for a while.
Mhm.
Just-
So we
I'm
got
broke. I don't have anything.
Yeah, you're broke. You don't have Xbox Live Gold.
I called Dom a few weeks ago,
Mhm.
and he's like, "Yeah, bro, I got gold, but I don't got Game Pass."
Pass,
And he's like, "Yeah, bro. Once you learn that you don't have Game Pass, you see your games drop
Yeah.
significantly. You
Yeah.
don't see any games to play, and you're just like
Is
scrolling."
he back from his trip?
Nope, he's
No,
not gonna be
he's
back until
still-
like 2 more weeks, I think.
He's gonna be there the whole summer.
Oh, talking about gold. You don't need gold to play online free games like Fortnite,
Yeah,
Apex,
yeah,
and
I
stuff. So you
But you
can go
need-
into game
you need-
chat as well.
You need
To be in a party,
Party,
you need
yeah.
to have Xbox Live Gold, but you don't need to have Xbox Live Gold to be in the game chat.
Fortnite. And all that
I feel like that's
boring.
dumb though that Xbox does that.
Yeah, you should be
'Cause
able to.
on PlayStation they have like so much more available even if you don't have anything to buy, and then it's even better for PlayStation 3 because
PlayStation 3 was goated.
PlayStation 3 you don't need PlayStation Plus, you don't need anything.
Mhm.
Literally,
You would just get the game.
you buy Black Ops 2, you can do everything you want online. You don't have to have the subscription. You don't have to have anything.
That's why I chose PS3 except Xbox 360. But with the new stuff coming, I just go with the Xbox.
Like Forza Horizon 5.
Yeah.
Actually, okay, really quickly, I want to show Randall at least.
No.
Okay.
You talked about it in your 3 podcasts. I'm not doing it right now.
No, the Apex trailer. Just.
No.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Okay, so we'll be right back. Link in the description if you're not gonna go watch it, but we'll be right back. Alright, so we're back. We finished watching the thingy and then we did some other stuff. Daniel showed me his Minecraft world where he's modding stuff. And yeah, it was really interesting. Alright, so Apex trailer, what do you think? Cool, not cool, medium?
It was boring as hell.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything interesting.
I feel like it was pretty sick for that.
I think it was pretty cool for like a.
looked cool.
It's more of a teaser than an actual announcement trailer.
It's building
Like,
up the anticipation.
Yeah.
For
Because the only thing that we really saw from what he does
Was
as a
his
character
flies.
is his little flies separating
Mhm.
the gas and Watson's fences,
Yeah.
which it's like probably either an interruption to like physical abilities or just an interruption to all abilities. So maybe it's like the possibility you can just lay that out and then prevent yourself from getting scanned by a bloodhound, or maybe it's just specifically to like solid things, like maybe cancel a portal, maybe cancel the gas and the fences, and maybe even cancel Revenant. Revenant.
So do you think it's just like a stronger Revenant?
No, it's a. I think it's more of Revenant's ability makes it so you can't use it. I think the new character's ability is that he just denies it or deletes it, which is what I got from the thingy. We also see in the video that he puts a thermite explosive into a vault. I don't know if you saw that. Did you see it? No. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so we rewatched it, and yeah, that's it. That's the whole trailer.
It's just a gun mod.
It's probably either a gun mod or just maybe specifically for like the energy. Oh, it probably worked for the Volt and the what's the L-Star, because you know that one also has a barrel changing mod where when you use it, instead of using actual what's it called, ammo, it uses a reactor which creates the bullets, which are energy pulse bullets instead of like actual energy ammo and stuff. Anyways.
Yeah.
That guy looks like William Knight.
He looks like what's his face from he has the same character design as that oh my gosh, why is it blanking on me right now? Mortal Kombat character. What's his name?
King Lao.
Yeah.
It doesn't
He
look
reminds
anything like
yeah,
that.
he reminds me of like search up William Knight on your phone real quick, Randall.
No.
Oh my god.
I know who he is.
No,
He's
but
been
for
all over the
Daniel, I
internet,
know.
bro.
He's like, there's no such thing as a coincidence. He's like that one video where he's talking in his TikTok, and then out of nowhere, this woman passes by while she's running, and then he like looks at her and she screams in the background. I don't know if you've seen it. Search
don't
up
want to.
William Knight.
I'll just watch TikToks. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Just search up.
He looked at me like, "Are you really gonna watch TikToks during the podcast?"
And Randall's so focused on the podcast right now, looking at his YouTube.
Apex. And
Oops. I had ReZero open.
What? Glad the children are not here right now.
Whoops.
Alright, anyways. What other topics do we have to talk about? I mean, obviously we could talk about Forza Horizon 5, but the update live stream is for tomorrow, and it's going to talk about... Wait, I forgot what they're going to talk about tomorrow. Let me check real quick. I can check on the Forza YouTube channel. They're going to talk about... I have to go through Instagram, actually, where they do a post and stuff. Checking the Insta farm. All right, here we go. Followers, following. Forza official. What are they going to talk about tomorrow? They're going to talk about the diverse biome. So they're going to talk about the biomes in the game. I don't know if you've seen the trailer, Randall, but they have like a volcano, and they have like two or three different deserts, and they have a beach, and they have a lot of different stuff, which I think is really amazing. And I've talked about it multiple times in the previous live streams. About like their cameras and how they took the pictures of the skies and all this stuff. Anyways, so this weekend I went over to the H Mart, which is a Korean market where we sell a lot of Korean things. All right, man.
You're out here doing things that everyone's already said, or like they already seen. Like, it's fucking crazy, bro.
But I just want to talk about it because I've never been to the H Mart.
You've never
before.
been to the
I've
H Mart?
never. My guy, I've lived here for like what, 3 years?
This one?
This guy, yeah, that guy.
This video means you're energetically aligned with me and what I'm about to show you. With all this talk about CIA documents and
I kind of think it was like a little bit of a conspiracy type of deal.
extraterrestrial proof.
That guy's crazy.
He's creepy. And then there's an image of him where he has a hat on, and it looks almost exactly the same as the character. Yeah, that one. That one where he's like talking, and then the woman like walks up in the background.
Create your reality. But you already knew that. Yet, you still live a life that you dread.
And it's just hilarious.
Visualize your dream life.
And that's it. And then he keeps going, and like he did an interview with H3, I believe, and that he talked about stuff on there, and how like he thought it was kind of
Are you
weird.
talking about this one?
Fact that you're watching
Yes.
this video.
You can't even tell me he doesn't. He look.
With me,
Kinda.
You see it, and even he himself says this. Like there's no coincidence. Apex. He added Apex directly. He's like, there's no coincidence that you designed this character after me, and so the interesting thing about him is that he talks a lot about like the world and how everything's connected and everything. And well, that character in the actual game is also saying how we have to stay connected to this world as it's changing, which is his main motto. Which, well, I mean, of course, there's a lot of similarities in what I just said. For example, stop, Daniel, stop. He's playing a game on his phone. He's not focusing on the podcast. How dare you? How dare you, Daniel? I'm looking at you in the eyes right now. How dare you? I can't see your eyes because of the glare, but how dare you? Alright. There's actually a little Easter egg that if you go with Bloodhound, because he's connected with nature. That's his backstory. He experiences nature and everything. And he, at some parts of the map, he's like, "You have been cruel to the world. Now the world will be cruel to you, and that's one of the lines that he says. And there's a bunch of other lines that he says throughout the game. If you go to certain parts of the map, because the map, if you play Apex, you'll see that the map is rumbling, and there's like areas that rumble, and the volcanoes are exploding more. So like there's more chaos, and that's in that trailer specifically. There's like a landslide, or you know.
Yeah. And like the lava everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like really active and everything.
The world is breaking in Apex currently. So yeah, and that's you know, there's no such thing as a coincidence. It's basically the motto for that. Don't slap the table. It catches the audio on the thingy. Please, thank you. All right. H Mart, as I was trying to say. I went there this weekend. I'll put a little. I took a couple videos. I'll put them up right now. It's really short, like 30 seconds or something. I think I'm in the wrong store. I don't like what. There's a lot of Korean things here. There's Korean Lays. Like what? Guys, I don't know if we have enough fries. Guys, I think we're running. Guys, I think we're running low on rice. We finally finished our orders. We're eating K-ton Japanese cuisine. I ordered myself. Hey, let's see if you can see it. Right there. Chicken katsu curry. So we ate about half of our orders because there was so much meat and so much food. So now we have leftovers for tomorrow. So time for dessert. Bro, man's really pulled the boroshiki, bro. Like, come on. Oh my gosh, so much food. He's a food. Delicious. Seoul Bakery in H Market in Federal Way. So much food. So many desserts. For the Japanese cuisine, which is where we ate. Amazing food here. Chicken katsu curry. Delicious, but a lot. I ate food there and it was so good. I ate at the Japanese, the Japanese restaurant.
Yeah.
I got some chicken katsu curry and it was delicious, but there was so much. I was like, I ate a lot. I ate a lot of food. But that time I was only able to go through half the food there. I'm like, this is too much. And then later in the day, of course, I ate the rest. And I also got some cookies, which I'm gonna grab
bring out.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you.
Bring
a
out
piece.
the
I'll
cookies.
actually just save it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna eat a piece. And I'm like, okay, I'll save a little bit because I'm gonna.
They're too good, man.
These are delicious. These are peanut butter cookies. So if you have peanut butter allergies,
No, Dom would be dead.
Dominic could be there.
I mean, there's no strawberries in these peanuts, right?
Yeah, I don't think so. Here you go. Peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut butter cookie.
Yeah, and it's not like peanut butter. Like it tastes like straight peanut butter.
Wow.
No, this tastes like the Mexican.
It feels like restaurant,
Yeah,
but it tastes like something else.
tastes like Nutty Buddy, the little like peanut butter.
Yeah.
But more refined.
They're
Better
called
taste.
Nutter Butters.
Man, how do you know?
The same.
They're literally my favorite cookies.
Well,
Nutter
well,
Butters are my
yeah.
favorite cookies.
But I confuse it for Nutty Buddies, which is the chocolate bar, the waffle chocolate with peanut
The
butter.
Nutty Buddy is the peanut butter cookie. It tastes just like
Nutter
that.
Butter is the peanut butter cookie. Nutty Buddy is the waffle bars with chocolate with peanut butter, which is
Take
what I
another
gave
piece.
you. Hey, you can grab another piece. Yeah, steals my whole cookie now.
This ain't even half. Chill out.
You want another piece?
Yeah, sure.
Wow, you give him a bigger piece? No. I'm okay.
I want for butter. Alright.
It sucks that I haven't been eating meat though. So I'm pescatarian.
Ah.
So like when I go to H Mart and stuff, like I don't buy
So
orange chicken or any of that. I'm like,
it's so tempting.
but I do make my own like sushi. Been getting really into making my own sushi.
That's cool.
Like recently, I made this really nice fried shrimp.
Oh.
Fried shrimp sushi.
That put me in the hospital actually.
Fried
Because
shrimp
I'm
sushi?
allergic to
anything with
crustaceans. Yeah.
Shellfish.
Yep.
Lobster.
Well, I can handle shrimp. It'll just give me bad digestion, but crab or lobster will actually kill me. Like
Really?
it can, yeah.
It
Like,
feels good not to have any worries.
So I ate a piece about this big, and like my throat started seizing up, and then I started to get red and I started
Oh
to
my
sweat.
gosh.
So yeah, no, I can't with crab or lobster. That'll actually put me in the hospital.
When did you find out?
Probably.
When you almost died?
Yeah. When I was like a half paralyzed on the ground. And my dad was like, nah, no te está pasando nada. I'm like, oh my god, are you kidding me? I'm like dying over here. And he has the same allergy as well. Which he hasn't worked for shrimp. He's more allergic to shrimp than I am, but for crab and lobster, we both have the same allergy. I remember like at the first time I went to like a casino buffet. There was a buffet in the casino, and then my little brother and my mom were trying crabs. I'm like, oh, I want to try it, and I ate a piece, and I just my throat started to like ball up, and I'm like, and I'm like, oh, it's an allergic reaction.
That's crazy.
And
It's
then,
not the same, but when I had pneumonia, I told my mom,
man.
I'm like, Mom, I feel like I'm dying right now. I feel like I'm dying. And I told this like to Dominic, and he had a funny story too. I'll tell that too. So, for like 3 weeks, I was cold. I couldn't breathe well. I was getting headaches. No fevers, just colds and stuff. I'm like, I can't. Like, I had 5 blankets over me, and I was still cold, shivering. I'd wake up mid in the night. I'm like, my head hurts and stuff. I'm like, Mom, I don't feel so good. It's like, you're over exaggerating. Shit show. And I'm like, oh man. And it was like 3 weeks. I'm like, well, let's just make an appointment then. And my mom's like, all right, fine. Says you're always so annoying. And then they brought me just for, I'm like, yeah, can I have like a little checkup? Just like, you know, I've been having these chills and stuff. And they're like, all right, let me see your finger. And they did that little finger thing where they put it on your finger and then they put your heart rates and then you, just the normal checkup, seeing like oxygen levels and stuff. They're like, I'll go check this in with the nurse and then I can come back and give you the date. She left and it was just me and my mom just sitting there. They come back. 2 doctors, stretcher, and they're like, you need to go to the emergency room right now.
No.
I'm like, what? And my mom was surprised. And then I was like, I don't know. This was like grade. That middle of middle
how
school.
old are you?
Now, yeah, okay.
The middle of middle school.
I already bleeped the anyways. Who cares?
No, it was there, and then like after all the treatments, because they told me I was dehydrated because I didn't drink or eat because it hurt, and they were like, you were dehydrated, you were starving, you had colds, like they were like, I don't even know how you're still awake.
Oh my god.
They put the IV in me and stuff. I'm like, I looked at my mom. I looked at her. I'm like, I told you, and then we started laughing because it wasn't really that funny. It wasn't funny because I was dying, but it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
And then I told that to Dominic, and Dominic almost had the same situation. You know how he told everyone like that tick problem he had? He had Lyme disease and stuff.
Oh.
Before he had Lyme disease, he got that tick bit, and then he took him off, and then he didn't think of anything about it. And then it wasn't until he started feeling sick, but he thought it was something that he ate. And he just kept getting headaches and stuff and all that, like Lyme disease and like symptoms. They go to the doctor, they check everything. They're like, I don't think anything's wrong with you.
What?
And then because they didn't expect a bit from a tick until he said that. He's like, well, it's like, are you sure anything happened to you? Like anything? It's like, well, I got bit by a tick. And they're like, oh. And they walk out. They walk back in, oxygen tank, 2 doctors. And they're like, all right, come with me. We both had that same experience, and me and him, both of our heads were like, oh no, what is happening? It was funny.
For me, I remember one time, all I remember really is like two different things. So I was like really young. I think I was like 5 years old. Not really potty trained, you know, like, So I'm not used to going to the bathroom. So my stomach is hurting. I'm really in pain. I'm like curled up in the back seat. My mom's like, "Oh, we gotta get him to the hospital. We go to the hospital." We get into the bed and we get to the ER, and then the doctor's like, "They'll be right back. Can I use the bathroom real quick?"
Oh.
I was like, "Oh, I realized I have to go pee." And then I'm in there for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, "Juan, are you done?" I was like, "Yeah, give me a second." I go out and I'm like, "Okay." And I'm because when I'm sick, I'm like grumpy and I'm mad and I'm feeling pain. I got out of the bathroom, I'm completely fine. I'm like happy. I'm like, okay, where's my lollipop? And because when you go to the doctors and you get a lollipop and stuff, and it's like what was the problem? It's like, and then I realized like, oh wait, I hadn't used the bathroom in like 2 days. Because I wasn't used to going to the bathroom. So it was I had like a cramp of like I needed to use the bathroom, but I didn't realize that I needed to use the bathroom, and then that's, you know? And that's the whole story. Remember that.
I haven't had crazy, like, personal hospital experiences, but like third-person hospital experiences.
Nothing crazy. You know what was nothing crazy to him? A hole through his foot.
Oh my God.
Well, that's different because they're just kind of like, oh yeah, there's no infection, all right. Here's this, and then just leave. No,
Oh
they
my
just kind of
God.
leave.
The hole in your foot would just come back.
Yeah, it'll just regenerate. Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, it was a hole. A hole.
Oh,
Like it was
no.
like like regular like nails.
Yes.
Yeah, it went about like that
Oh!
that deep into my foot.
Oh no.
There's still a scar there. I'm not gonna take off my sock, but
Whoa. Keep
it's
it
like
for the
right,
OnlyFans.
from like right here. Luckily, it wasn't like right here up like on like the harder parts.
in the middle. Okay.
So it was just like on the softer part.
Oh.
And it just was able to just like go straight through.
Oh
and
no,
everything.
because there's okay, yeah, I know.
But it was kind of crazy.
I've never want that to happen.
Oh, heck no.
Dude, I was at work and all those nails on the ground, and then remembering his foot, I'm like,
no, not that phobia again.
Well, I was also wearing like really beaten up shoes.
Oh yeah,
So like
everything. Was
anything
went
could
right
go through
through
it. Anything could go through it. I'll step on a pebble and it's just
Whoop.
my shoe was all.
I remember one time I was working,
Mhm.
I stepped on one. But
Oh.
thank God for work shoes, bro. It
Because
was just stuck there. I'm like, oh my. I just pulled it out.
Well, did you have like a metal sole,
It was
or was it just like
it was work
reinforced?
shoes. It was
Well,
just like thick,
boots.
thick
Oh, okay.
shoes.
Because
and
there's
boots.
like there's the thick boots, and then there's also the metal soles where you have to have like a metal tip and the metal sole.
Yeah, that's on all of them.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, it's mandatory that you have to have them no matter
Yeah.
what.
Okay.
Because something, like a truck would just go, but you
Yeah.
wouldn't feel it because,
Because it has a metal tip and it won't crush your feet.
except if it's
Mm-hmm.
one of those big machines.
Yeah, like a yeah. Talk about that.
I don't think I should have said that.
I don't wait. Okay. Well, I mean, why?
I worked legally.
Oh.
I worked legally.
Okay. He worked legally. He was age. At age. All right.
Yeah, I
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I think the only worst thing, the like craziest thing that happened to me in the hospital was kind of like it was kind of weird.
Mhm.
It felt very surreal.
Oh,
So my
yeah.
mom was like in the hospital, right? And she has like these cysts and stuff, and she was like getting like operated on, right?
Mhm.
And she was in the hospital, in and out of the hospital, right? We're all worried for her. But there was this one time where she was in like, I think it was the hospital. We went to.
Bleep.
Oh, yeah.
I believe.
So, that hospital, but it was so bad. Like we were there for a while, and they had the IV, and then the IV like just started like not working,
Oh.
and then it just a bunch of blood. Like
Oh,
she was
no.
nonstop bleeding
Oh no.
from her arm,
Because that's
and like we were clicking like the assistance button, no one was coming. I was like, this is some like bull crap. I went to the front desk and I was like, super pissed off, yelling at him like, get to my mom's room right now. She's bleeding. Like, you guys are dumb. My mom's clicked that button like 3 times. Like, get in her room right now. Like, I was so pissed, and like it was so surreal. Like just watching her bleed right there. Like, and she's like basically half asleep. I was like craziest thing that's ever happened to me.
Well, yeah, because they have to inject the IV directly into your blood vein, right?
When I was for pneumonia, They missed the IV.
Oh.
So they missed it like 2 times.
Oh no.
Because my veins kept hiding. Like no matter what, in the hospital or not, I always get nervous, and then my veins would hide.
Your veins wide.
Yeah. No, they were like they had the
The pressure thing.
The pressure right here,
pressurizing
there was
your
like-
arm.
like it's tightened up, and they're like, squeeze your hand. I'm like,
Nothing.
it's not working. It's just nothing. And with my brown skin, they don't see nothing, bro. And they had to bring in like another doctor, and they're like, just, and then they're like, we can't do it. So they just brought in a nurse, and then the nurse just went
And got it.
and got out.
Oh yeah.
Because the doctors, they couldn't see it. They couldn't see it at all.
Yeah. And then
So they brought
and then,
one that was more experienced, the nurse.
And well, I mean, nurses are used to more IV work because they have to like locate more. They're more into patient to patient. Doctors are like direct.
And they when they miss, bro.
Did you feel
I
it?
swear to God, bro. I swear to God. I'm not sure if if it was my mind or not. They stuck the IV in
And they hit the bone.
and they didn't feel anything, and then they moved it around, bro. I'm like, no, this can't be it, bro.
I don't think they moved it around. They don't do that.
I don't think they do.
No, but they missed for sure. I felt that. I felt that for sure.
Right on the. Oh no.
I bet you I was like a kid. Like you were like, they're moving stuff around me. They're sticking needles in my arm.
Well, I was almost passing out. Like I couldn't feel any pain. I was just.
Yeah.
Oh no.
They also got me like ibuprofen and all that stuff, and like a bunch of pills and hard steroids, and they're like, "Do you feel that?" No. They just started stabbing me.
All right. Well, we're gonna quickly go outside. We're gonna change our area because things. So we'll be right back. All right, we're back. We had just to change our location. The sound is probably different because we're outside now instead of inside. And I'm actually gonna move
a bit closer.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna, so that you guys
you
can
can hear
actually hear us and stuff. All right.
hopefully my voice has been getting picked up okay.
Oh,
Got the phone because like
hopefully.
I know I have a very monotone voice.
Yeah.
So like, even talking to you guys face to face is like.
Yeah.
Very I don't know. I've always had a voice that people can just kind of talk over.
Yeah.
It's so weird, but it's also kind of useful sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just be talking shit and they won't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You
no,
can
it's
beep that
fine.
out.
They don't hear you. They don't hear you out here. Hey, okay, that one they
There
heard.
you go,
That
yeah.
one they heard.
We're gonna put it right here.
Okay, that was better. Yeah. Now we're all here. All right.
Oh, I didn't know this, but my mom told me like as a kid I died.
What?
I didn't even know it. Apparently, like as a kid, I always had problems. Like when I was first born, I had pneumonia, and with pneumonia and shit, I couldn't breathe well. So they kept like having to stick things in my nose
Oh.
as a baby. And there was this one time where I didn't breathe at all, and I turned blue, and I
Oh,
was
no.
unresponsive, and my mom kept like shaking me and doing all this stuff, and I came alive. I don't know how. Thank my mom for that. For real. Else I'd be dead.
Yeah. Talking about that, actually, supposedly, I don't know if this is actually true. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But supposedly, when you're in your dreams, right, it will also affect your body. Now, let's say that you're falling, right? Your body will feel it, right? Because it's an electrical shot through your brain, and your brain is imagining this, so your body will also feel it. Sometimes, in your dreams, if you fall from really high up and you die in your dream, your body will dry. Your heart will stop beating, but your brain can't process that properly, so it sends a shock to your heart and restarts your heart.
Ugh.
So like technically, you I don't know if this is true. Maybe you can search it up or not. I don't know, but supposedly.
What I've had happen is like outside things would happen in my dream.
Oh, yeah.
Like someone like in my sister in the background or something, or music would play in the background, because I would always have my headphones in, and in my dream that song would be on. And you know how many times I've been in the dream and I hear this song, I'm like, oh, this is fire, and then I wake up, I'm like, where's that song, bro? Where's that song, bro? I'm just scrolling through like thousands of songs that I've slept through, just trying to find that one song. I'm like, I have to find this, bro. I have to find this, bro. Where is it? And then there's this one time where my mom threw the dog at me. It's like a common thing that they do to wake up people. And they threw the dog at me, and in my dream, it was a nightmare.
Oh no.
So I was getting chased and I got scratched, and I woke up with this dog in my face. I'm like,
And you started
standing off, and I look at my arm, and there was like scratch marks.
Oh.
I'm like, and I thought for a second I thought that I got scratched in the nightmare and it affected me in real life, but no, it's in real life and it affected my brain.
Alright. Yeah. The wind's picking up a little bit. I don't think you can hear it.
Dreams are really weird. I've had some pretty like really weird dreams, like trippy, very trippy. Like I've never seen anything like in my dreams I've had before. Like just like weirdest things. Like I can just imagine the weirdest things and just pop up. And I'm sorry, I look off in the distance when I'm talking.
Just fine.
No, I heard something.
Yeah, no, there's a little birdie over there. We're outside, by the way. We're at the same spot as the first episode. The first episode of the podcast. Which Daniel's never watched.
I've never watched it.
Yeah.
I better start watching it, I guess.
Yep. There's currently three
But I'm not gonna watch this one because it has me in it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
No,
we don't like our voice.
That's how I feel with all my videos and all the podcasts.
No, because you post a video and you're done, bro.
Yeah.
You're not gonna watch that video. You're just gonna see the comments and likes and like it was good. Like you're not gonna just.
I have to go through my voice and I like put it on 2x speed so that I have less time to. Can you not move the table, please? Because this is not too secure. So, yeah, no, I go through my videos as quickly as possible. I'm like, I don't wanna listen to my voice. I think my voice is kind of annoying. Like it's a little high pitched. It's more high pitched than most people. So I find that annoying sometimes.
Look at me.
There's planes in the background, like the first episode.
No,
Yay!
I don't see it.
It was over there, but you can't pick it up because in your.
No, they were over there. They were over there, but they still.
What?
It can't pick it up.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, it picks it up. Don't worry
There's
about it.
two.
Yeah,
There
I
was
know.
two.
There's like 5. Oh, now it's gonna pick it up. It's gonna pick up all.
There was two, like.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of planes in this area, and I didn't even.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, well, we talked about this last time. I live on one of the routes to one of the most populous airports in this area.
Oh, that's why.
So, like, right over there is the airline for. Okay, there we go. I did spaces so that it was easier for me to cut. So.
What?
If you do space, it'll be. Well, I mean, you guys still heard it, but then I can cut it easier. Because I can just chop it, and there's no noise in the middle of the way. So there we go. Yeah, I live near that. I mean, we said in like 2 episodes ago. Either way, so yeah, no, there's a lot of planes here.
Yeah.
There's no planes at our place.
Dude, I need to take you guys camping, honestly.
No.
I would
Actually, yeah.
I would love to go camping, except I don't want to. What the? Oh, it's not the bag there. I don't want to be in too much of the wilderness where there's like bugs and everything. I don't really like that.
That's like no matter what. Even if you walk like if you walk next to those 2 little trees right there, there's gonna be bugs. Juan.
I know. There's bugs on my chair right now.
Don't be weird. Are you really that scared of bugs?
No, I just don't like them.
It's like Randall with. No, I'm not that scared.
It's not that I don't like them. I fucking hate them.
Yeah.
Despise them.
You hate them?
I'm trying to get over my fears, and I like what are you pointing at?
The window, because your cousin.
The window's
Oh.
open.
Yeah, smack yourself in the head real quick.
Bro,
Smack you.
I just hate them. I'm like there was a jumping spider once, like landed right in my arm, and I didn't think of anything of it, so I'm just like.
Yeah.
Cause it was tiny.
Yeah.
But if it was more bigger than this, I would freak out.
Yeah.
I've talked to people about bugs and like how I've been like hurt by bugs before, but like I'm not scared of them still.
You're not traumatized?
Yeah.
By it? All right.
Like I was talking to one of my friends on Discord, and somehow we started talking about bugs. I think there's like a grasshopper in his room, and he was getting freaked out by it. But yeah, I started talking about how like I got attacked by a whole like wasp hive.
Oh no.
Like they were like right there next to my house, and I never knew because I don't go inside my house.
I was there.
And I just started getting attacked by a whole wasp hive, and it was like there was like wasp stings on my head, my ear, like all over my chest. Like there's just like
Dude,
so bad.
me and his little brother were playing. We were playing that Minecraft, and we're like, yeah, I won, and all we heard was, oh my god, and we're like, what the? We go outside, and we're like, what's happening? It's like, get inside, bro. There's like bees everywhere.
Oh my god.
And these dudes are like walking in, and they're like, oh, bro. And I look in this dude's ear. It was just inflated. I'm like,
It was so bad. It was so bad.
Oh, yeah.
But I still like bees. Like it was the wasps, because wasps are so much worse than bees.
Yeah.
So like wasps, I'm like, yeah, like, F you.
Yeah. Well, wasps are like, they're more dangerous than bees, obviously.
Yeah.
They attack more. They eat bees.
But the thing is, I've never been stung by a bee. I've only ever been stung by a
Me
wasp.
neither. Yeah, the only time I got stung
I've never
was
been
all the
stung
way
at all.
back in elementary school. So I want you to grab your pinky, right? I want you to poke the knuckle, right? With your nail,
Yeah.
right? Okay, you feel that? Okay, not that much pain. Now I want you to poke right above your nail. A little bit of pain, right? I want you to now poke the little ridge in between your nail and your finger.
No.
I got poked right here.
Ew.
I got by a wasp right here, and it hurt so bad. I got out of school that day. Like, it was like during recess. Like, there's a plane now. Now the planes are picking up. Now there's a lot of planes.
Oh, there's one over there.
Oh no, it hurt so bad. It was like right here too, and
Yeah.
just.
I've
like,
never
4
been
days.
stung, and I've never been bitten by a spider.
But yet you're still scared of
I'm
them?
still scared of them, bro.
Oh my
I don't know
gosh.
why. I just always been scared of them.
Bro, there's so much in the
Shut up,
bathroom.
shut up. Yeah, but our house is spider infested. But
Oh, I
I
mean,
don't really
any.
think about it, because if I
Mhm.
do, I'll probably freak out.
You'll
It's a
you'll drop on the
ladybug.
ground. All right.
It's just a lot.
Mhm.
This summer's been boring though.
Yeah.
Not for me, honestly. Dude,
A ladybug.
I feel like the best thing about the summer was even here. I went camping.
I know. We're in the middle of a podcast, Chief.
I went camping for like a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just, like, for one day, I just told everyone I'm leaving
Mhm.
for like a whole day, just out in the forest, just by myself. I just started walking in the forest on this trail, and it hit night. I set up like my own little fire pit and everything,
Mhm.
and like this, I have like this like little cot thing, just pop up cot, and just sleep right there next to the fire in a sleeping bag. And like at night, you can just hear like everything. And like early mornings, you wake up and you just kind of sit there, and like you can just like you can hear a breeze coming before you can even feel it. So like you can hear and then see the breeze hitting the trees as it's coming at you, and then feel the breeze and then see all the trees next to you move and everything is so crazy. Like you can hear all like the trees creaking as well, like, you know, like all moving. You can hear the wood inside moving. Crazy.
I don't know why Dom had to go all the way to Oklahoma to do what to see the grass over there. Like, look, it's right there.
Yeah,
It's literally the same.
He's
thing.
doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
In the summer, well, the
He
beginning was fun.
Oh,
The
yeah.
middle is right now,
Yeah, it's kinda
which is just
boring.
me doing a bunch of lyrics and stuff. You know.
For his music, which was the intro for the podcast. I don't think we mentioned that.
Oh no.
Thank you, Randall.
Anyway, and
was-
when I was in camping, it was just like, it's not camping. It's just like you go in this little like city park and then you set up camp there, and then
Yeah.
I just hanged out with one part of my family,
Mhm.
and that's the only one we really hang out with. And it was just me and my cousin, you know, and it was fun. When we went swimming a lot, and then we brought these goggles. We went diving, and we went all the way under, and we went like staying down there, just walking through and seeing all the fishes and like the chains rusted. And
That's cool.
it's cool. I thought that was really, really cool. And I got my breath up, I guess. So I can go on deep underwater and then just look at everything. And then when I get tired, I just go up without panicking like I normally do. The only problem was the second day, we were going swimming and water got in my ear.
Ah.
And I'll get more into that, but you know, just know that, all right?
Mhm.
The third day, it was crazy. We had we rented out a ski, a jet ski. Me and my cousin were going flying, bro. We were going fast. We were just ranking. There's no like,
Yeah.
we were gonna get caught,
Mhm.
but nobody cared. We were just, and my parents were getting mad as hell. We hit this wave. We went.
Oh my
I hit
God.
my jaw on his,
Oh,
and this dude hit his
no.
like chest on the like the wheel
Oh,
thing. He's
yeah.
like, it was, and we were just laughing forever.
Oh my God.
And then we were like water drifting, so we were just hitting that. And then when that water went in, that water wave came up, we hit it really hard, and then we kept going like that over and over.
Yikes.
I was blind because I can't see without glasses.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna bring my glasses in the school.
Oh yeah, and then just
And then
cracks in your eyes, and then
Yeah.
it falls into the sea, and you're dead.
So I'm like, wait, where are we? Is it the camp over there? He's like, where are you looking, bro? It's all the way over there. And I just see off in the distance, it's just gone, bro.
Oh my God.
We're just gone. I'm like, oh, we gotta go back.
Did you
It's
get-
like I didn't even know it was real, but Ashley
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
the water police is gonna get you.
Oh,
And they're like
no.
actual police. They-
Yes, there's water.
Yeah.
Yes,
there's
there's water
lifeguards.
police. Of course there is.
It's like, oh damn. And then the fourth day, it was just chill.
Mhm.
And that was when I got that fish, and
Yeah.
then we returned back home,
Mhm.
and we went, and for the 2 weeks, for that 4 days, the water still hasn't gone out of my ears.
Oh my God.
And then 2 weeks ago, and the water still hasn't gone out of my ears.
Oh no.
And by the third week is when I got this ear infection,
Ah.
and it was just constant, just hurting, bro.
So you didn't put a Q-tip?
I couldn't. I would barely touch it and it would hurt, or I would do that. I put warm water. I would do like wiggling your ear, doing that, blowing through your nose, all of it, and then nothing happened, and I developed the ear infection, which was annoying. I don't think you want water in your ears for the last 3 weeks.
No.
Nasty.
You don't want water in your ear. I like swimming, but like the sea, I don't like the sea that much.
Oh, I have a fear of water. But
Right,
I still dive. Like
Yeah.
like when I go camping, like I go in lakes and stuff, and I just like dive. I don't care.
I don't like lakes either. I don't like it. I don't like. We go on the ferry. We've gone on the ferry a couple times,
Oh, that one was fun.
and I for some reason, you two haven't seen Lord of the Rings, but it's like that inclination where I feel like I'm gonna go overboard and fall off. That's what I feel. I feel like I'm gonna just
Uh-huh.
go off the railing and fall into the water, and it's like my heart's pounding, and I'm like, I'm gonna fall, and I'm like, I just want to stay inside and comfortable. And yeah, Daniel's listening to his music. That's how much he cares about
It's
the
Bo
podcast.
Burnham.
I'm not scared of water. I was never scared of water. I've almost drowned many times, but
Yeah.
I'm never scared of water.
Yeah, I remember. It's like weird memories and stuff. I just remember, like, for some reason, I'm in this pool, and I'm with my mom, and this is like when I'm super young, and like for some reason, like I feel myself like going deeper and deeper to the water, and I'm drowning. I think it's either a dream or like an actual memory of me just like falling deeper into the water and almost drowning. I don't know. It's weird.
I had to learn just by getting thrown in the water. My tío, because my parents never had time. They was always working, no matter
Yeah.
what. And then my tío, he's like, come here. And I'm like, what? You can't swim? No. And back then I was freaked out by water.
Yeah.
I would not feel it, and I would freak out, bro.
Yeah.
I would be like, I can't breathe. And I would just freak out. But then there's one time he just threw me in. I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
I'm panicking, and then I started like dog paddling. I'm like, I can swim, and then from there just go from diving
Yeah.
more and more, and
Mhm.
then I can easily dive in the water now.
Yeah.
The only thing that scares me about the water is the temperature. I
Well,
can't
just
go
the
in
sudden,
cold
the subtle
water.
crash into the water.
And then, dude, it feels like that gives me a heart attack. I go in the water, I'm like, I just die underwater because oh my god, it's cold.
I don't like being able to not see anything. Like just going to the water and just not seeing.
Well, that's
able
not
to see-
fun not seeing anything in the water. That's why you
No,
always
but
bring
no, but I
goggles.
mean like just not being able to see like I'm not being able to see the bottom.
No, that's never scary.
You've never like going into the sea or like watching videos of people in the sea where they just see blue everywhere.
No, we got off the jet ski like mid of the sea. And
Oh my
we just
god.
dived in.
This is loud playing this right there. Oh my god.
Well, this is more of like, white suburban area. Everyone's
I
got
need-
their own planes and stuff.
That's not how it works.
No, that's not how that works.
Um,
I mean, there's a horse ranch down there.
Or just rent it out.
I need to take you to this camping spot, man. Like the same camping spot I was talking about, going off by myself. Like literally right next to the camping spot, there's like a landing strip.
Oh.
Like just in the middle of a forest, just a
Oh,
landing
hell
strip
no.
for airplanes just to.
Oh hell no, bro.
And you get to watch like planes just come and take off all day, and then at night the landing strip is closed,
Mhm.
and you can go lay down on the landing strip and like you lay there and like you just see shooting stars. Like
Oh, yeah.
I was out there for a while and I seen like a crap ton of shooting stars.
I guess the good thing about camping is like in camping you get to see a lot of things you don't see because here in you don't get to see a single star out there, bro. You don't get to see a single star. You're just like, yeah. But when you go camping, you see all the stars and stuff. But then again, the bugs and then the back hurting.
Yeah.
It's just.
What
do you do today? I don't know. Stare at the trees.
Yeah.
Drink some coffee.
Yeah.
That's why you make plans for yourself when you go camping. Like
What? I'm gonna find a big stick.
Yeah.
But you know, camping's fun.
Yeah. I remember this was a super long time ago, but I'm half Colombian, so that means that I get to go to Colombia, which is really fun. And if you guys don't know, Colombia is a country in South America, because a lot of people don't actually know that. A lot of people think that, oh, if you speak Spanish, you are either you're just Mexican. Period. No, the majority of people don't even know that Spain is a country, and I'm like, how do you not know that Spain is a country that speaks Spanish?
People get dumber every.
Yeah, no, it's every generation is. Anyways, Colombia, beautiful place, a lot of rainforest, and
a lot of dangerous plants.
Yeah, a lot of dangerous plants and bugs and snakes and animals and people. Yeah. And we would always go to this little town up north in Colombia called Pavas, and it's like very rural, and there's like, it's a super small town, but everyone knows each other. It's a very like welcoming town. There's a lot of tourists. That's why they get the most of their money and stuff. And my uncle and my grandpa used to own una finca, which is basically another word for a ranch in Colombia, in Pavas, and we would used to go there every summer, and it was super fun because it was just like a completely different experience. We got horses and everything, and yeah. And one of my favorite memories from Colombia is, I'm sorry to my sister, but I'm gonna tell the story. We rented a horse.
Yeah.
And we were like super young. We were like 5, and my sister like 3 years old. Like we were super young. Rented the horse, and in La Finca, there's a big house, and there's a lot of metal wires for the connection of internet and stuff over there, and so what they would use those wires for, they would put just clothing there, right? And well, they're like they're like 5 to 6 feet to 7 feet up, or 8 feet, like it's pretty close to the ground. So like if you're like on a ladder or a stool, you could put stuff on there, which was the reason that we were there. You could put stuff on there, easy to access and everything. So now this horse, like normal size horse, you know, like you sit on it, you go 5 feet higher, you know. And so my sister, I finish riding the horse. We go around the backyard for a couple minutes, and then it's my turn for my sister, and she gets scared of the horse. She's on the horse. She starts like screaming a little bit. It's like, and like me as the older brother, I'm like, don't be scared, you'll be fine. And I grab the thing, and I follow what my parents did. It was just like grab the horse and then start walking. My sister got scared. She didn't know what to do. She just grabbed onto the metal wire. She stuck on there. The horse kept going, and she just fell and slammed all the way to the ground on her butt from like 5 feet up. And then we all and then she starts crying. But it was funny. And then you saw like the whole metal wire just bend down. Like it wasn't like an instant drop. It was like onto the ground. It was like
Looney Tunes
exactly. It just like she fell slowly to the ground.
All right, I guess we're gonna have to end it.
Oh, one more thing.
Bro, it's been 2 hours.
No, 44, 48 is a hour 20, so it's not that long.
Yeah, that's not that long.
Yeah, actually, well, an hour 30 actually, because if we count the 48 minutes and plus the 4 minutes, it's like an hour 32 so far, I think.
Okay.
So we were going.
He's gonna like cut.
And I'm gonna cut some stuff here and there, and there's a lot. Yeah, we have a little bit more space. We'll probably cut it around 2 hours. I don't want to make it for that long because it'll export in like years. So one more thing. So I don't know if you guys have this, but sometimes I can see images like where I'm just looking and my mind flips in and out of me able to see, and then I just see images, random images, and
I can do that.
you know what I mean? Like you close your eyes and then you see a random image. It's a random photo, and for some reason it's linked with things that happen in the future. Like for example, I said this in the It Takes Two video that I did with Randall a while ago.
Oh yeah, you said.
I saw the image of me and Randall in the snow level of It Takes Two, which I haven't seen before because I only watched the first 3 hours of the game. I saw me shooting a snowball directly at Randall. Saw that image like up to a month ago before recording, and it's so weird. Like I'll see things that I've seen in the future. It's called deja vu, you know? Like it's like you see it in the past and you're like, this has never happened before. And it's like, it's not like, oh, maybe you're just imagining it that you already know. I see the images. I know that I see it because it's like random out of nowhere. I just see these images and then they pop up. I'm like, I saw this already, but it's never happened before. And it's so weird. Same thing happened when I went to Colombia one time. We went to this store we've never been to. I'm like, I've seen that sign before. And he's like, no, you've never been here before. This is like miles away from where you've ever been. And I'm like, that's so weird. Like I see images from like things that'll happen in the future. And it's really weird.
I get that sometimes, but it's not images. It's more just like certain conversations.
Oh yeah.
Like remembering like the place and the conversation.
Oh yeah, that's happened
And
a
it's
couple times.
just so weird because like I've been talking to my dad sometimes and he just starts saying something. I'm like, I swear I've heard him say it before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but it's just like the weirdest thing because I'm like, we've had this exact conversation, like with like just like everything, just exactly how it was. It's just like going back to that exact moment. I'm like, but this has never happened before.
Mm-hmm.
This is like new.
Yeah.
Deja vu is like one of the weirdest things to experience.
And Randall, you say you get headaches when that happens, right? Or like when...
No, they last like 10 seconds. That's why I get headaches.
Oh.
I'm like, because it happens, and then in my brain I'm like, I know it happens. You've been this, and then it's like over contradicting. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's like you've been here. No, I haven't. Yes, you have.
And then your brain is like.
And then yes, I have, and it's like I told you so, and then it's just like it hurts.
Yeah. Maybe this is all the simulating. Okay. I mean, it would make sense though.
Have you guys ever tried to lucid dream before?
I've had one.
What
It was.
Do you know? Do you know like how?
No.
No, I don't even know what
so,
lucid
like-
dreaming is.
All right. So,
I mean, it's
Oh
obviously
wait,
a
no.
song.
I've lucid dreamed multiple times, just at the end.
Juice WRLD.
no, like so
I still see your shadow.
the way you lucid dream is like you fall asleep with you knowing that you're falling asleep.
Mhm.
So like you're going to sleep and you say, I'm going to sleep. I know I'm gonna sleep. And while I'm sleeping and dreaming,
Mhm.
I know I'm dreaming.
Oh God.
So like when you're sleeping, your eyes, like your mind is
Still connected.
still conscious. Like
Oh
you're
no.
you're still conscious, but you're sleeping. So that's what a lucid dream is. You're completely conscious,
Mhm.
but you're not like dreaming.
Yeah.
That's why it's a lucid dream, because you're conscious while dreaming.
That's so
It's
weird.
really weird.
It's like like paralysis dreaming, where you're like.
I hate that.
To
Stuck-
put it in short, you know you're dreaming.
Yeah. So you're conscious of your dreams. Basically.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And it's like something like sleeping paralysis, where you wake up but you're still asleep and your brain doesn't know and you're just stuck there and then you see things and it's
No, you're awake, but your
Yeah.
body.
But there's a limit that you
asleep.
can go with lucid dreaming, because
Mhm.
like once you fall asleep and you know you're dreaming, you can't just be like, oh, now I'm just gonna go do whatever I want,
Mhm.
because that will like snap you out of it, or you'll
Yeah.
wake up. And that's kind of how it works. Is that gets your mind moving, that gets your
Mhm.
body moving, and just like then you wake up.
Mhm.
Because like if you start like, oh, I'm gonna fly, you're not gonna
Yeah,
fly.
no, you're not
gonna
gonna
fly in a lucid dream.
No.
Like, and sometimes during lucid dreams you do fly, but not really.
Mhm.
It's more like you're seeing images.
Yeah.
Or like personally, when I lucid dream, I'm like, I want to see a forest, and I'm seeing forest from like bird eye, like
Up in
bird's
the
eye
sky,
views,
yeah.
and just like kind of weird, really
Mhm.
like trippy, kind of weird. But it's like I know I'm seeing it, and I know I'm dreaming.
Mhm.
But I want to see it, so it's like
Yeah.
it's weird.
It's layers.
I think I have a bunch of stories, but they're like short because I don't really lucid dream.
Yeah.
I've only lucid dream like at the very end, like I said.
Mhm.
Like I'll be dreaming, like mostly all the times I have nightmares. I don't know why, but I do. It is nightmares,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I just usually just wake up
Mhm.
sweaty as
Mhm.
just sweaty. My heart's bumping. I'm like, my head hurts and stuff.
Oh yeah, this is Birdie.
Man, shut up. Shut up.
It's not even the sound it's making.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Get him. Yeah, my brother out here. It's like, you out this shit. There's one above us?
Careful, it'll poop on you. Well, I mean, it's closest to me.
Okay, so anyway, I know, like, I'd be, like, nightmare. Like, I would be, like, getting chased by zombies, or I'd be getting eaten alive, or I'd be, like, getting, I don't know, beheaded or something.
Oh,
and I'll be getting shot or something like that.
That's a protector for when we put there's a pair.
Oh, I would be doing something bad myself. That's like all nightmares, just like dying or doing all of that. And at the very end of all my nightmares, I'll be like,
Oh yeah.
this is a dream. And then I wake up, I'm like,
It's like that. There's been a trend for a lot of the Harry Potter fans recently, where it's like you make yourself into a different reality, and you like live years in this alternate reality of like a Harry Potter reality. I don't know. It's super weird. I don't remember the name of it, but it was like a trend a while ago where you would like there's like a certain thing that you have to do to like get into the dreamy process, and it's like it's not a dream. You just shift your perspective into the alternate universe. I'm like,
yeah, whatever, man.
yeah, okay, yeah, fun.
Yeah, geek. No.
There's also like a lot of things that go into lucid dreaming. Like you can get like third-party stuff to help you lucid dream. Like they make special like night masks that have like lights, like really soft lights. Most of the time it's like a red light that moves.
Oh,
that-
dude, I've had that happen, but I
uh,
never had.
That has like lights going, and so when you're sleeping, the lights are flashing, and it helps. Like it doesn't mean like you can just fall asleep in lucid dream. You still have to take all the lucid dream steps. So like you like fall asleep knowing that you're dreaming and everything. It just makes it easier because it's easier to concentrate that you're conscious
There was
and
this,
dreaming.
when I started when the lucid dream actually started, like my first lucid dream, I had like lights like red mostly and purple just going like in circles for some reason.
Yeah.
And then it was just this big bright white light, and then I was in the superstore. I'm like the Modern Warfare superstore. I'm like,
Oh.
what am I, bro? What is happening? And then I'm like, it's like, and then all of a sudden it turned into Black Ops Zombies, and I'm like,
Oh
what?
my god.
And then like I blink, and then I'm in
Yeah.
I'm in high school.
What?
I don't even know what high school it is, bro. It's not real. I'm like, oh damn, bro, I'm lucid dreaming. I started flying and stuff. Like it's not really flying.
Going
I
to
was just
creative mode?
levitating.
Yeah,
I was
cool.
just levitating and just going.
Yeah.
No one would pay attention. I'll be
Well-
like, what's up?
Well, it's because walking is a lot different in lucid dreams. Because like most of the time when you're dreaming, you're not noticing that you're like kind of levitating. Because like you don't get the same feeling when you're walking. When you're walking, your head's moving, your body's moving.
Oh yeah, because your body's like used to like the action of walking,
But
and
when
when you
you're-
don't feel it, your brain is
when you're
disconnected
dreaming,
from the rest of your body.
Your perspective is shifting, but you're not actually like really moving your legs.
It's just you're just
Yeah.
going straight.
Minecraft mode. Full Minecraft creative.
And most of the time, I would have the people disappear, and it would almost have me have a panic attack because it was just empty high school, and I was just,
no.
it was like
That's
some
the
Gmod stuff, like
Oh,
just
no.
empty. I'm like, yeah, no, I can't.
And then
I can't
the-
be here.
then
and
the trash
and I
can
just
starts
woke
ta-
up. I just woke up by
Yeah.
myself. I'm like, I gotta wake up. I'm like, I woke up.
For some reason, the trash can is talking.
I don't know
saying
if
that I'm
you-
trash in the game chat. You know.
I don't know if you guys had this like certain dream or not, but oh my god, bro, I never want to have these dreams again. I have had like 3 times where this happened. You wake up, but you don't wake up. You're in another dream.
Oh
That happened
no!
to me.
Oh, that's. Oh, I
Randall
hate
trying
that.
to wake me up.
Dude, I remember this motherfucker was sleeping, and he's like, bro, wake up. He's like, I'm like,
I was,
wake up, and he's like,
bro, I
he was like open eyed. He's like, what?
Randall, I was in a dream loop there. I was just going back and going back.
It's the worst
That's
kind, bro. It's
that's
bad,
I hate
bro.
that.
It's bad. Cause like I said, most of my things are nightmares. So I was stuck in a nightmare.
Oh no.
I would be in this empty like I remember this one clearly.
Mhm.
It was an empty block
Mhm.
of just filled with water,
Oh no.
but not all the way filled with water. It was like halfway, and I would go to the top, dive in the water, and wake up, just to be on the top again.
Oh
And I would dive, and I would
no.
wake up just to be in the top again, and I would just like I'd freak out because I'm like I know I'm dreaming now,
Mhm.
but I can't wake up. So
Man.
I'm like I'm trying to wake up,
Mhm.
but I can't.
Oh.
And then when I finally waked up, I was sweating.
reminds
It's bad.
reminds me of the tub in Stranger Things, where like it's like they have to fill her up with water,
Yeah.
and it's just a tank, just infinite void. Oh no. I hate dream loops. I hate them. I know I've had them before, but I don't remember any specific one. Like I know. Like I've been able. Have you ever been able to like wake up and then directly go to sleep again in the same dream? So it's like just
yeah.
chopped.
I've woken up and then just died.
Yeah.
I've woken up and then just went back to sleep.
Yeah, I know.
I was writing this down. You can show this on the video.
I see the dream. I see my ceiling, and then I go back to sleep, and then I'm like, what the heck is happening? I remember this one time that I was dreaming about a zombie apocalypse, and they were breaking down the door, and they were like tearing my chest open, and I could feel it in real life.
Ugh.
And it's so weird. And then I remember just me grabbing like a stick or something and smacking them, and then my real conscious is like smack him, and I hit him, and then I wake up out of my dream, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm breathing hard. I'm like,
That's how most of my dreams go, and that's horrible.
I mean, I've had some pretty embarrassing dreams too.
oh yeah.
Basically, the most embarrassing dream like you could ever have is the ones where you go to the bathroom.
Oh no.
I have a bad one where I was just like, man, I need to go piss. So I stand up and like, yeah, I really need to take a piss. I go to like a porta potty or something. I don't know how I got to a porta potty. And I just sat in there, I'm pissing. I'm like, there's nothing coming out. And I wake up, I'm like, I pissed my pants. I pissed myself.
Oh no.
I'm like, wow.
Only as a kid.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was like, wait a minute. That means that you actually have to go, because normally your brain, when you have to go to use the bathroom in your brain is like, you actually have to go use the bathroom in real life. So like, you'll in your dream you're trying to do it, and in real life you're actually doing it. So then when you wake up, you.
So bad.
Look at this one. I was writing down the dream,
Uh-huh.
and then I fell asleep. I dead fell asleep.
To a video game, 8-bit with robots and all gears, and I name is AZZZ.
I died, bro. I
What?
died. I went back to sleep.
Oh my god.
I remember it, bro. I remember like going through my notes to go see my lyrics, and that's what popped up. I'm like, what is this? And I looked at it. I was laughing at it for like hours.
Oh my god. That's really interesting. Yeah, no, it's like the snack. Like, I did that, and the zombie one, right? I smacked the zombie, and I'm like, and then I'm back to sleep, and I'm back to whacking the zombie in the forehead, and then it just teleports me to a dark room, talking with like another entity. At the time, I was like, because I currently do not believe in God, so and well, these two do, but well, Daniel not so much, but I was like questioning the idea of God, and for some reason I would be put into this dark room and I'd be talking to Jesus, and it was so weird. What are you doing?
Oh, look what he's doing. That's disgusting.
Oh, wait, like, oh, you're rubbing, yeah.
And it cracks.
And don't do
All
that. I think the video.
going.
Oh yeah, no, the video is actually hearing that. Oh no. And I'd be talking to Jesus. It's like so weird. And then I'd be directly put up to a different room. And so you saw my lion that I've had for a while.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, that turned into a real lion, and it had a sword with it, and it was like so weird. I don't know. That dream I was like tripping there.
That's when Six Samurai Lion.
Yeah, samurai. Like that, like the Sword and Shield Pokemon. One of the Pokemons has a sword. It's a dog, and the dog has a sword in his mouth, and it's so weird. I'll put a picture up right now.
I think like I don't know, cause most of my dreams are nightmares, and it's gone to the point where it's bad I remember this one time. I was like stuck in an endless loop, waking up and doing all that, and I actually woke up again, sweaty, but it was bad this time. I was just all sweaty, out of breath for some reason. I was like, "Am I even really there?"
Yeah.
I was like freaking out, bro.
Oh no. Oh yeah, my dad had he for some reason, compared to all of us in my family, he has dreams that are like movies. Like they have stages and progression and everything. And like so like a couple days after we watched the movie called, what was it, like 2000 the movie called 2012 or something, where it's like the earth was like breaking apart and everything. He had a dream similar to that where we were in Puerto Rico and we were in a forest, and for some reason we were just in a house, and we were in his old Carmen Ghia, which is a car. I'll put up in the image of it real quick. And he's like trying to get it started, like cliche for like movies and stuff where they can't turn on the car, and then the car starts up, and then he saw just the earth splitting apart and lava just coming out of the earth and everything, and it's like he made a full future movie in his own brain. It's really weird, and he always has these dreams. It's really interesting.
Pretty cool.
I feel like I need to take like some kind of medication to stop like the dreams I'm having, because it's gotten so bad.
Nah. A lot of it for dreaming, it's not even that you need medication. Like, I bet you if you go to a doctor, they're gonna ask you like how you prepare your like going to sleep, and like how long you eat, like the time you eat and then the time you go to sleep, because that affects nightmares. The types of foods you eat before you go to sleep affects nightmares.
He doesn't eat or like
like say like eating a bowl of cereal before bed, that can cause a nightmare.
I need to stop eating.
I need to stop eating
cereals.
Because I remember I did that for a minute and I was like, oh, that's what's causing nightmares. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool to know.
It's also your like, what you do beforehand as well.
Or like say like eating some chips late at night, like some Takis. Like usually I eat Takis, you know.
No wonder.
And then I have a nightmare.
That's
you know, it
weird.
depends on what you eat or drink. So drinking a big cup of water and everything, and you know, waiting for a little bit and then going to the bathroom before you go to sleep, and you're just going to sleep right after that, you'll probably just sleep just fine. Like you'll have some goodness dreams.
That's probably because it cleanses your sensory details. So yeah, like
because I remember one time, like it was like recently not recently, but when my dog died, it was recently.
Yeah,
I ate, I guess, before going, because I remember like this dream of seeing my dog again, and I started sobbing in my dream. I woke up and I just fucking threw up. And that would have been bad if I was still asleep, because I would have probably died.
Well, so I remember, like, you've seen Breaking Bad, right? That one time where Jesse's girlfriend, she did. That's because she's mentally knocked out and she's not able to wake up. But if you do throw up, you're probably gonna wake up, because it's like immediate reaction. It's acids, and your sensors are gonna be like, okay, you're throwing up, and you'll wake up before you throw up. But that in that case, well, the girlfriend, she like her whole immune and like her whole nervous system was shut down, so she wouldn't be able to wake up even if she wanted to.
Yeah, most of the time, like if you're gonna throw up, you wake up and then throw up.
Yes.
But
yeah, that's what happens.
But say that you're on like a mixture of drugs and stuff.
Yeah,
like painkillers. That's the kind of stuff that will do it, because like mixtures of drugs and all that numb it.
Yeah, they numb down your reactions, and they take away just your whole nervous system, so you won't actually feel the throw up going up your throat. So.
Like a common mixture that like a lot of kids die from, or like a lot of like younger people die from, is like painkillers and like basically like over-the-counter drugs and alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, obviously.
Like that's been so mixed up, and then like and then it's even higher from dealers, because it can be laced, and it can be like, you know, like basically fake drugs that you're taking. Like you're getting messed up still, because it's like super like not good for you, and then you're also drinking.
And that's how a lot of music, rappers, 80s, 90s, it doesn't matter which time. Even today. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Rappers, singers, pop artists, it doesn't matter which time. Still from the 80s, at that time, like the most, people say like it's violence in the music industry. It's drugs.
It's always drugs.
Yeah.
It's drugs.
Because it's
the hard drugs that they get from all that money that they do, and from the 80s to now they're dying.
Yeah. It's because like, like recently I've been listening to a lot of Juice WRLD, which is like, you know, I did the reference to.
And that motherfucker knew he was gonna die.
Yeah.
That he couldn't stop because he was addicted.
Yeah. It's like, it's a lot of those people where they're having a lot of pain, and the easiest way, of course, is either through alcohol or through drugs, because that'll just numb you. So people take a lot of drugs, drink a lot of alcohol just to get relief from this world, and they will, of course, overdose and then eventually even die.
Mm-hmm. And like what a lot of people say, or like, which I find so stupid and ignorant, is like, I just do it to cool off, man. That's what a lot of people say.
And then
And then they just
happens.
well, they don't know, but
Mhm.
they're like semi-addicted.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah, I do it to cool off, man. I do it to cool out. Like, it's not anything crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, yeah, but
An
you're
example.
doing it.
An example. Do you prefer cold showers or warm showers? You say, oh, warm showers make me feel warmth inside. Well, now from now on, for the rest of your life, you will take warm showers.
Yeah.
It's an addiction. It makes you, if anything, increases your adrenaline or any of your processors of hormones and whatever. It will become an addiction.
Well, video games are also an addiction.
That's an addiction.
Almost everything is an addiction,
yeah.
for sure.
Like, personally, sometimes video games for me aren't an addiction because I've been like not playing
Mhm.
first-person shooters and all that.
Yeah.
A lot less.
Because you can get bored of
But,
video games easily sometimes. So.
It's literally studied that like getting a win in a video game, or like getting high scores, or like getting number one,
Mhm.
that feeling after that is the same amount of adrenaline that you get doing cocaine.
Oh my gosh.
I believe it. Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe it.
And the same, like, it's basically like your body goes through the same thing
Mhm.
as a person next to you doing cocaine.
Yeah, but that's more healthy. Like,
Well,
you're
I
just
mean,
doing
yeah,
it, like,
yeah, yeah.
it races you, and you're
Mhm.
doing it, and then you complete it, and then you feel good, instead of being...
Yeah, but
Chemically.
but even
But
so,
your body's still
engineered.
giving off the same chemicals as cocaine would.
well, yeah,
It's like the
yeah,
craziest thing, like that reaction still happening in your
Mhm.
body even
Mhm.
without the cocaine.
Yeah. Well, in this case, of course, video games will not like affect you like putting a random drug inside of your body that's
Mhm.
not naturally supposed to be inside your body. But it still becomes, of course, an addiction. It can, of course, make you stay up at night until like 3 a.m, like playing.
The gamer- the
yeah,
gamer.
Yeah, the gamer hours. You can get dehydrated. You'll just start focusing on more video games. It can destroy your life. You can stop focusing on homework or whatever the rest of your life. It becomes an addiction. Addiction is still bad. It's not because it's video. People always say the excuse that, oh, video games are good for you because they help with your eye-hand and coordination. That can be related to anything that has to do with your hand-eye coordination. Maybe, I don't know, practicing an instrument, doing, let's say, archery. That's like normal activities can help you with eye-hand coordination, but it's just because video games also help you that doesn't make them that they're good, because you'll still be addicted to them. And now you have a reason, supposedly, to make it not look so bad. But it's still an addiction.
Yeah.
Still an issue. Talk about staying up at 3 a.m. Like, Randall doesn't normally, like, I remember this one time, we were playing video games, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go grab some water. And it was just like 2 in the morning. My friend, and Randall over here is like, oh, I'm going to get some water too. And we both drink water. I'm like, that was refreshing. I was like, bro, that was the best water I've had in a while. I'm like, Randall, that means that you've been dehydrated for like the last 5 hours.
I drink a lot of water. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, definitely.
I drink a lot of water.
Yeah. But it's just like that long run where you're just not playing. You're playing video games, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna go drink some water. And I'm like, I feel relieved now. That's because you haven't drinking water in that huge long run of just playing video games the whole day.
It's impossible for me to be dehydrated because I have like, I don't know if you guys seen it. I have a giant cup that I refill like about 5 times.
Oh my God.
Throughout the whole day. I'm just sitting there like chugging water,
Mhm.
going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I've been recently seeing that like drinking more water has been like helping with my acne and everything.
Mhm.
Just
Because it just helps clean your whole system, which
Yeah.
is, affects your body and even your face and stuff. So yeah. Is this the downtime? Is this the it of the podcast? Because we've been going for an hour 50 something, I would say, 57 minutes, and there's another plane.
And I'm getting tired.
Well, I have one more story.
Okay,
Oh.
go for it, Daniel.
Don't ever trust a fart when you're sick.
Oh no, it's not gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna be a fart.
It was bad. So like I was sick one summer.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was like, sadly I'm gonna have to say this was in middle school. Kind of recent,
Yeah,
somewhat. I was so
I'll cut
sick,
that
and I
out.
was just sitting there like playing games, and I was like, I think I was on a party with
Uh-huh.
them for a minute. I was like, I need to go to the restroom. I mute my mic, and I take off my headset. I'm like, no, this is a fart. It was bad. It was bad. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna fart. And I feel the relief. And I'm like, that wasn't a fart.
That was not.
And it wasn't poop either. It was like diarrhea. It was bad. I started like standing up, and I started like waddling to the bathroom. Like,
just to hold it in, like not get it down your pants. Like.
it was bad. It was bad. And then my parents look at me like walking to the bathroom. What are you doing? And I'm like, I pooped my pants. Like, it was so bad. It was so embarrassing. But you know,
Yeah.
it's funny. It's
a
funny.
funny
Like
story,
it's funny
yeah.
to like look back at it. And I'm like, don't ever trust a fart.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Bro, I was in like the airport. I was.
Oh no.
No. Relax.
Okay,
relax.
okay.
It's not as bad as him, but
Okay.
I was zooted off my mind, bro. I was tired as fuck, bro. I couldn't sleep. It was going to Mexico.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh man, my head hurts, bro. I had to deal with all the lines and stupidity.
Yeah.
And then when people say they hate security at the airports,
Oh yeah.
I hate security at the
Yeah,
airports,
yeah.
bro. Ignorant people, bro. Ignorant people. Like think they're better than me just because they have a job at an airport.
Oh, like
Hate them.
you, who you don't have a job. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're on the same boat, Randall.
They got mad at me for a candy wrapper in my
Oh,
pocket, bro.
yeah.
Shut your. I hate those guys.
Yeah. Like my mom, she likes to take things. She likes to, like for example, you go to the cinema, and you normally have to go buy stuff on the counters, and like I was like, no, no tienes que comprar nada. Translation. No, you don't have to buy anything.
Yeah.
And she's like, just put it all on my purse, and we can bring a bunch of snacks in. And we're like, all right. And we just like bring like popcorn. We don't even buy the only thing we'd buy there. Well, maybe sometimes like the big bins of popcorn, and then sodas, of course. But like she bring candy, popcorn, snacks, everything. I mean, one time I think I was sick, and she even brought Vivaporu with us, and I'm like. It's like an infinite abyss inside of a mom's purse. Like you find everything in there. Like you know.
Okay, but to continue, like I was zooted off. I was so pissed, bro. I couldn't sleep, and then the airport was even worse because it was just a seat. You couldn't sleep nowhere.
Yeah.
The attendants didn't give me that bowl
Oh
thingy.
yeah. The thing.
So
yeah.
I was just like tired as hell. And then as she was sleeping, I let her sleep because she felt sad, like she felt sick because she doesn't like airplanes and heights. And I went to the bathroom, bro. I was tired off, bro. I go to take a piss. I just moved back, bro. Like I'm sleeping, bro. I'm like, oh shit. I like finally like jump myself awake. I'm like, oh my god. Fuck it. Dude, it got on my legs, bro. It got on the fucking seat, bro. I'm like, damn, bro. Oh man. Luckily, all I drank was water, so it wasn't like urine. It wasn't yellow, smelly urine. It was just water.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so it wasn't bad,
Yeah.
but it was bad. I'm like,
It's still a mess.
I'm
They're
like,
gonna have to
oh,
clean up eventually.
bro. I don't even know what I did, honest. I'm just like, shit. I think I just walked out. I'm pretty sure I cleaned it up.
Okay.
I hope I did, but I'm pretty sure I was like, damn. I just walked out.
Yeah. Like you've ruined
Luckily,
the
because
life.
of the AC, is like.
Yeah.
Luckily, because the AC isn't, my fucking pants dried quickly.
Yeah.
That's
You just ruined the life
But there
of
was
like
no smell.
like a plane janitor. They were like, I just have to clean up this piss of somebody that I don't know, and they pissed everywhere.
Dude,
like, on
bro,
the ground.
On God, bro. That was revenge for security. Oh my God, bro. It was funny. It was funny when I told my grandparents, so.
Is this it? Is this the end?
yeah,
I think so.
All right. Well, as the ending or as the opening or whatever the song is playing at the moment, I'm gonna say thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider leaving a like down below. Of course, check out Randall and Daniel in the description. Yeah, all the links are gonna be down there. Make sure to subscribe to this channels and hit that little bell to be notified when hopefully these two return. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe Randall's gonna return next week. We don't know. Maybe, hopefully. Yes, there's a ow. There's a green little. I think there's a grasshopper. I think, and it flew away. Anyways.
Grasshoppers don't fly, bro.
Yeah. No, they do. They do.
We're ending it.
Okay, we're ending it. That's for another day. All right. Thank you for watching. Check out the links in the description. There's gonna be a lot of stuff down there. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
This is a long episode, but bye.